hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter. What else should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dawn. Moments of calm, nothing left to be found. A mirror right in front of me, that's where I found an empty glass, reflecting that's a truth. It's telling words not to be told. I need that mask. I'm a shapeshifter, at first masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, chained down to my core. Please don't take off my mask, my place to hide. I can't tell you how to see me. Just a cage of bones. There's nothing inside. Will it unleash me, burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break? I'm a shapeshifter, at post masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask, my disguise.
Hello, everyone. How are you? I hope you're well. I hope you're having a good day. I'm adjusting my microphone. I hope you've got your coffee. I hope you're excited. I'm pretty hype. I'm pretty excited. Run! Hello! Thank you for posting the actual link to the video, because for some reason I could not get it to post, like, at all. Let's see who all we got here with us today. We've got Caleb Panda! We've got Sailor Cats! We've got Otteron! We've got Inker J! We've got That Nerd! Yo! What is up? We've got D&D Delightful. We've got Gustavo. Thank you for the coffee. Hello, everyone. How are you all? I hope you are well. How's it going? I'm super hyped for the day. Glad to pitch this up. I really do appreciate that, because for some reason, like, Discord was acting wonky, because I had to step away from my computer, and I was trying to do it through my phone, and it was having an issue. And then because I sent it through my phone, it wasn't allowing me to send anything else through my computer. So I'm waiting to see that I want to get like duplicate messages posted in there in a minute. So I couldn't figure out what was going on or how to fix it. It just said no. And I was like, oh my god. How are you doing, Panda? How are you doing, Sailor Cats? How are you doing, everyone? I hope you are well. I am super hyped to play today because we get to find out what else is going on with our lovely teacher friend, and possibly help them out, and possibly get stuff set up for our next love interest situation and all that other good jazz. I've been kind of itching to come back and play Persona 5, so super hyped for that. And thank you for everyone who came out during the Lego Day yesterday and built our fancy, fancy boat. Before I pop in, I wanted to show everybody something, though. Everyone knows we got that submission going. Well, someone posted a submission that looks absolutely fantastic. We've had a bunch of submissions already posted, but I got one I just have to show you guys. We've got a few good ones, and I'm not going to show off all of them just yet, but we're going to have a day where we show off everything that's going. But this one literally got added the second that I was about to go live. So I have to show it off. Because I don't know if everyone's gotten a chance to see it yet. But it is super cool. I think y'all get a kick out of it. Let's go ahead and pop that up here. Pip. Pip. Because I know y'all get to see all the other ones as they go up, but this one hasn't had a long shot up yet. So I want y'all to see it. Where did I remember to save this to? There it is. Wolfie Raid, yo, what's going on? Ta-da! Whoa, like we literally just started. Yo, what's going on? Show that off some more in a minute. Yo, what's going on? Good, just waiting. Corgi Floofer. Is it Floofer or Fluffer? We got a Wolfie Raid! Oh, so your Knuckles on here. Okay, I was wondering, DD Delightful. That is fantastic. Beowulf Gaming, Wolfie Raid. It's been a while since I've been here. Sorry, but no, it's fine. Welcome. And hello, Brendan. How are you? And hello, MT. Hello, my friend. I hope you are well. Welcome, everybody. Jesus, so many people here. Sean, hello. Good. Actually thinking of getting P5 for PS3. Definitely worth it. Doesn't matter what console you got it on. Definitely a worthwhile game. But hello, how are you all? I hope you are well. Come, sit, chill, grab some coffee, grab yourself a muffin. Muffin button for you. And how are you, MT? Persona 5 for Xbox One. I'm just waiting for Persona 5 to come out on Switch so I can play it on the go. Doing good in you? I'm fantastic. I got coffee. I got a game I'm going to play. I have been building Legos like a madman. We finally put our ship up. I'll put the ship and the book back there. I want to get a light for that section in particular for the book. I need to. But how are you all? I saw you go live, and I was like, I gotta raid my buddy again. Also, thanks for the raid a long time ago. I finally hit 500. I'm on the way to 1K. Oh, congratulations! Excitement for you. Waiting for Persona 5 Royal. I'd already started this when they announced Royal, and I was like, screw it, we're just gonna go ahead and go through it, and I may go back and do Royal later. You can't fit a 100+ hour game onto a 32 gigabyte storage. That is true, but for games like that, they just usually require you to have an SD card, because like they do that for the NBA titles and WWE and a bunch of RPGs. They just require you to have a SD card, and their game cartridges do come in varying sizes. It could be easily done, especially if they paired up with Nintendo and actually got the higher end cartridges, because the cartridges come in 3 sizes, like their base actual game cartridges that they put the games on come in 3 different sizes. If they went all out and bought the more expensive cartridge, they could actually fit most of the game on it, and then have like about a half. They'd probably put it about on there, and it'd probably be about half the game would be stored to memory. Let's get the physical copy. But I mean, I've got like a 128 gig memory card in my system, and like it could take up all of that card, and I would still be fine with it. But yes, how are you all? That's exciting. Starting off with a raid. Always a blast. Alright, she wants us to request her today. Because we beat her bad guys a little while ago. Thought she'd finally stopped, though. Stay put in your room. We're coming out the gate swinging. Yes, those exist. I want to get a 1 terabyte SD card. They were talking about a 2 terabyte SD card coming out, like that was in production when the console was made, and I still haven't seen hide nor hair of it. I'm so glad you requested me. I have big news. The Costacoon's guardians came to my house today and apologized to me. They told me I won't have to send any more money, and that they'll return everything I paid them. How in the world are they going to do that? Because they spent all of that. One freaking TB? I mean, they talked about one existing, but I never saw one, like, at all. Yeah, 2 freaking terabyte. Like, but I've never seen it. Like, I've never seen proof of its existence. I know it was a concept. And that's the whole thing. So I know it's a concept. I have not seen it actually done in an application. But yes, now that everything's chilled out a bit, just because I got to show you this. Look! It's got Chocobo on it! He's so cute! I love it! It's got the Muffin, it's got the coffee cup, it's got Chocobo, it's got a zombie hat. Sorry, I'm excited. These are the kinds of things that are awesome, and there's many more we're going to be showing off later, but this is fantastic. So, 1 terabyte flash drive. I know I've heard there's a flash drive. Yet again, I've never seen one, but I've never gone looking for a 1 terabyte flash drive. I've never had a need for one. It's like they're completely different people. Like, what happened to Mr. Kamashita? Hey, you wouldn't be, Oh. Anyway, it's such a relief. They apologized about Takasakun and admitted that what they did was terrible. They even told me that I'm a good teacher. And so I decided to really quit my part-time maid job today. I've been talking to my boss about it ever since I was hospitalized. It took a while to work out who would cover my shifts. I didn't want to inconvenience anyone. Now I can finally make a fresh start as a teacher. I can take care of my students and earn their trust. That's the ideal teacher I aspire to become. I bet I'll be an old woman by the time I achieve my dreams. Nonsense. I did not need to like call her old. That would not have gone well. Yeah, you're right. I'm still within the demographic age range of what's considered young. You know, people tell me that all the time, too, that I'm still not classified as an old man, but I would beg to differ with the way my joints work. I am probably an old man. You should have a film up the chat. No, it's fine, it's fine. Yeah, you're right. I'm still with... I've already read that. But yes! Muffins for everyone! Howdy, Pegasus. How are you? I was always able to rely on you, Master. It's always so weird when anyone calls anybody Master. Like, that still throws me. You helped me come to a lot of realizations because you were such a good listener. Thanks again. Oh, crap. Oh, crap?
Thank you for using our service.
Oh, don't make that face. Today marks the day I graduate from being your maid. Thank you for your hard work as a master. I feel a deepened connection with Kawakami. Oh my god, an uwu in the chat, no! And grab yourself a muffin, Pegasus. Meh, can't complain. Eating a sausage burrito from McDonald's. That sounds delicious. Alright. Tumor's confidence has increased to rank 9.
So,
At any rate, what are you going to do once I stop coming here? Can you handle the cleaning on your own? I'm pretty worried about the state this place is in. I feel like you don't put much thought into your diet either. Besides, won't you be lonely? Hmm? We gotta do the thing. We gotta do the thing. Don't ooh-woo my chat! What's going on? Speaking of peeps that we got here, we has our members. I must hit the member buttons. Since MT's been here waiting patiently for a while, remember to check him out, guys. I'll take it you get lonely easily. But you shouldn't say stuff like that so casually, okay? Some women may misunderstand your intentions. I should choose my words carefully. Giving someone the wrong idea, it's a sinful act, you know. I mean what I say. Do you understand what you're saying? The situation isn't normal. I'm a teacher and you're my student, you know. Today I learned a lot of dark secrets. Oh no. Well, I hope they won't hurt anybody. But those faces are cute. Occasionally, but they also imply some bizarre things. You're my student, you know. Neither of these is a good thing to say, really. But I like this one better than the maid one.
What?
That's not exactly the reaction I was going for. Rather the opposite. Oh. Whoa, hold on. Wait, so... What? No way. Wait, that's not what I mean by no way, but... What? Wait, okay. Okay. Time. I need more time. I mean, you're both a student and a master, while I'm a teacher and a maid. This doesn't make sense. Right? Let's save this discussion for next time, okay? We have flustered our teacher. Her response was delayed.
Well,
I'm going to head home now. I'm guessing I selected the wrong option for this one. I didn't want to go with, like, the weird, like, kinky side of things. Like, I mean, I know this game gets weird, but, man, I didn't want to go that weird. We just started, man. I ain't even, like, halfway through my cup of coffee. This game needs to chill. Just making sure. Face cam. You can't see me. I'm gone. Poof. I don't know what's up with it today. For some reason it reset wrong. Ah! There we go. What do colored dates represent? I honestly haven't figured that out yet. We've had many different ideas of what it could represent, but we still don't really know yet. Been trying to figure out. Gotta love technical difficulties. I've had technical difficulties all day with pretty much everything I have tried to do today. I don't get what's up, but we're working with it anyway. Just making sure. I'm just checking, but you're not having any side effects, are you? Well, as long as you're healthy, bye. I'm eating now. Maybe I should respond later. I'm extra proud of today's curry. You better savor it.
hey.
You got an invitation from someone? Want to go upstairs and reply once you finish eating? And I have to say, that curry the chief is so proud of smells absolutely delicious. See, the secrets learned today, I've been given information that I was looking for. Well, that's good. I wish I could play Persona 5 on the go, but Atlas be like, oh, hell no. Switch is low quality for the game's graphics. But it was on PS3, so it can come to Switch if they think about it. I mean, it was on the PS3. It should definitely work on... I didn't hear anything about them saying it was anything about graphics on the Switch. Because it could definitely run on the Switch with no problem. The Switch does not play in 4K. Switch maxes out at 1080p resolution. But that's just it. It maxes out at 1080p resolution. The exact that this game does. And its processor can easily handle this game. Who should I vote for in the rankings? Isn't this kind of interesting? Akechi's a detective, right? He seems kind of incompetent. He talks big, but he doesn't even do anything. Ugh, I hate people like that. They're all talk. It's all a matter of storage, and storage doesn't really qualify for it either, because they make tons of games that outclass the storage space of the console. Hey, do you go to arcades a lot? There's a forum post that's been bothering me lately. Apparently there's a nasty gamer at the arcade nearby. Nasty how? From the sounds of it, he's a frequent cheater. Lately he's been focusing on a popular shooting game called Gunabout, and ruining people's fun. According to the post, he mostly spends his time down at the arcade called... Is it... No... There's no way it's called... there's no... Is it... It's not called Gigolo. Like, here's where I'm going to get laughed at today. But, like, Gigolo. The arcade called Gigolo. It can't be. It cannot be. People pronounce for me, please. On Central Street. If I could make my own port of the game and play it on the go, but it would look like MS Paint... Oh, I do love arcades. Which, how do you cheat at in an arcade? Because it's not like it's an internet cafe. If it's internet cafe, then yeah, like you can cheat in PC games. But like if it's an arcade, like how do you cheat in arcade? Don't watch Persona 5 the movie until you finish the game. And Persona 5 Persona 5 the movie is on YouTube. I hadn't planned on watching anything. I hadn't decided to watch. I wasn't going to watch anything Persona related until after I beat the game. We were going to wait on that one. What is this? What is this? What a twist. I heard that bip. Why am I getting bipped? Don't bip me. Do not bip me. Can I handle the bipping? Alright, why are we being ooh-wooed? Good and oof late. How's it going, Izuku? Always good to see you. No spoilerino. A nasty gamer. It's definitely possible he'll exist in Mementos. Mishima said he's at the arcade on Central Street, right? Let's go see what this is all about. We have a bigger thing to do right now. Yeah, Otteron's fantastic. I'm assuming a lot of you know Otteron.
Okay.
You're leaving for your school trip next Wednesday. Maybe we should take care of what we can before then. Yep, I got ideas to do. We gotta handle people. I gotta go and talk to the doc. Change the target's heart. So, do you want to go to the clinic? Yes. Let's try not to mess this one up. And I watch zombies. Hello again. A team for Final Fist? For me, it's Team Chaos. We're not going to do a clinical trial. I didn't contact you because I wanted you to come over. But if you want medicine, I guess there's no helping it. Do as you please. Hello, Kelly. How are you? And to everybody which has been coming into the chat, grab yourself a muffin. I hope you got your coffee ready. So what did you need to talk about? I thought I asked you not to come back here. Oh, doctor, and you too. Yes. I wanted to speak with you right away. Oh, that's the girl's father. The hospital that was on the news is the same one you used to work at, right? The hospital on the news. Oh dear, I'm afraid everyone was thinking the same thing. But I knew you weren't capable of doing those terrible things.
What is it?
What's going on? Oh my, you really don't know, do you? Chief of Staff Oyamada turned himself in. He was manipulating things behind the scenes. Turns out he was the one who made that terrible medical error and laid the blame on his subordinate. I'm good. I had a nap today. Man, I want a nap. Your team order, Izuku? Well, then I can't agree with you. You can always agree with someone, even if they have a different point of view or a different. If they have different worldviews, you can always agree. You can always still be able to agree with something by finding your common ground. Just because I fight for chaos and what the world may hold in a chaotic realm does not mean that I cannot be friends with someone from order. Because what is chaos without order, and what is order without chaos? You need both to thrive. Is that true? It's been on the news channels all over the country. I haven't seen it. Hello, Carlos. I'm on order. I'm ordering 10 times 20... 10 20-piece 20-piece nuggets and 2 large fries. I want some chicken nuggets. Actually, you can live without chaos. I can't, personally. Seriously, I can't. Like, think about it. Like, I would literally die of boredom if there weren't a little chaos in my life. I just knew something didn't quite add up about that story. I never believed someone like you could have ever done something like that. Chaos is what makes things exciting, indeed. Don't hiss at me! Don't be a wiener. Hooray, doctor! But what's a medical error? What? It's something that shouldn't be allowed to happen, I guess. Ha 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 ha.
What's the meaning of this?
Is this all some elaborate joke? Oyamata surrendering himself at such a convenient time. Why? It doesn't matter. It's too late. It doesn't change the fact that I couldn't save her. Skippy lied to you. What? Here we go! Or will the order and chaos had balance correct? So if the world lost order, order and chaos, and a world without chaos is order, you need chaos and order for balance. Indeed. What? There's no way.
Wait, what?
Did the news mention anything about a patient involved in the medical error incident? Oh, it must have been difficult for her too. I heard she's been moved to another hospital. What's the matter, dear? Are you okay, doctor?
I see.
So she's alive.
Huh.
Ah, yeah. You're right.
Do you have time?
You'll help me, right? I take back what I said. We'll resume development right away. I'll compensate you well. Whatever you want, however much, just let me know. I think that was someone's poem, but I don't know. It sounds like something I've heard before. I don't hiss at people. Are you sure? I like to hiss when my mom tells me to do certain tasks. Oof. A medical error is when, I mean, it's something basically that goes wrong in a hospital. Or a medical sense. It's about as close as you're going to get, because that's the noise my cat makes when it's mad.
Sorry.
We're going to move quickly today, so you may experience some pain during the examination. Sorry, just hang in there, okay? See how that goes. Well, aren't you a smooth talker? Ha ha! Alright, into the examination room you go. But I mean, what happened in the game? Oh, she was told that she killed a patient during clinical trials. No, I cannot do the trill. More guts for my almost dying during medical trials.
Take care.
That's all for the day. Take care. Oh, we didn't die, so that's good. No guts, no glory, indeed. All right, so I've gone. So since we've been doing like the whole thing for the love interest in the game type deal here, I've gotta ask. Okay, what is something like crazy you've done, like going beyond, above and beyond for a loved one, or for for a potential love interest? What is something that you've jumped through a hoop for to make happen? Felt bad for my cat today. I was cleaning and she got a claw stuck on my sock, and I tripped and stepped on her foot. She hissed at me like 3 times, then forgave me after about 3 minutes. Silly cat. Always being underfoot. Such rude. Hello, quite egregiously chuffed. How are you, my friend? Grab yourself a muffin. Grab yourself some coffee. How do you do, my friend? And because I haven't hit your button yet, member button for Pegasus. How's it going, Justin Liu? Knock a guy to the ground because they were assaulting my love interest. Oof. Alright, garlic bread is great. Okay, I'll give you that. Garlic bread is great. I'll give you that, definitely. Well, I can't say the person didn't deserve it. I'm so bored. What are you talking about? Analyze that data. My PC's doing all the work. That leaves me with nothing. We are preparing our for our school trips. None of us have the time to entertain you right now. Oh shoot, I need to go shopping. All we need is a toothbrush, right? What are you panicking for? There's a lot. There's a lot I need. Shampoos, lotions, conditioners. You're going to Hawaii and the only thing you're packing is a toothbrush. A man of little needs. Got nothing in return, but at least I grew a small bond with her. Well, I mean, that's good. I don't know how to answer that question. Well, for Zombie one year, because I wanted her to have the best birthday possible, there is a moment of time where I jumped through some hoops to make it happen. I spent a good minute packing. No offense, Zombie. Well, I mean, it's not wrong. I pack very little when I go anywhere. Except for my electronics. My electronics bag can be kind of heavy. But, like, my clothing bag is like, it doesn't work. But no, one year, to make sure that my love interest knew that she was loved and knew that she was going to, that everything was going to be okay, and that she was, that her happiness is what mattered the most to me. And this love interest is Zombie. My number one love interest in my life. My only love interest in my life, let's be real. I decided for her birthday I was going to do something huge. Now, the whole thing for Zombie is that her birthday falls in December. And it falls, like, in the middle of December. So, a lot of times, like, people kind of combine her birthday and Christmas together. Her family got pretty good about not doing that, but, like, a lot of people have always done that. So, I wanted to make sure that she didn't have the same experience when it came to being around me. So what I did was, I started in August. I started planning out what I was going to do for her birthday. I started talking with a friend of ours who was a vendor at a convention and wound up making their hotel room cheaper by rooming with them and grabbing, and making sure that me and her could room with them and could go and see this convention that happened right during the holidays, see all the really cool stuff that happened for it, but also at the very tail end of our trip, managed to get her a ticket to go see Disney World. They had a late night Christmas party theme that they did for Disney World that even allowed her to go to Disney World in full costume, which she went as a Christmas variation of Diva. I spent like an entire, like, 5 months planning, no, 4 months. 4 months planning that out with her having no idea until I put her in the car and drove her to Florida. I thought the zombies were your love interest. I'm offended. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It couldn't be helped. Those go to Disney World? Well, I'll be damned. Man, Disney World's like my favorite place on the planet. I don't ever get to go there, but I love it. And hello, Pyro. See, we still show you love. Oh, that reminds me. I should pack a canvas. This trip will be a prime painting opportunity. But one be enough, though. That's more than enough. No, I should bring 3. Inspiration may strike at any moment in time. Now, regarding canvas size, bigger is better, yes? What are you asking us for? What I mean is, you shouldn't take shit like that with you. Being able to talk to each other openly like that must be nice. We're gonna keep the books right now. Examine the payphone. I wonder if I can actually call her. I wonder. No. Okay. Because Wally and I go way back. I always knew it. Let's see. So we do need to still get stuff covered. Is this place going to finally open? Hey, old man, you're the one making those weird posts online, aren't you? Huh? Online? I haven't done any. I knew you'd try something like this. Next time, I'm not letting you off so easy. You got that? Looks like he read some of Mishima's posts. We gotta deal with that soon. Your cat's sleeping. Well, I mean, if you're rude like me, you'll poke it. Because I always poke my cat when it's sleeping. I was like, yep, boop. But my cat will sleep through it. Because my cat's weird like that. Let's go to the diner and increase our knowledge some. But yes, what that is the question though. Like, what crazy things have y'all done for a love interest? Something truly bizarre you've managed to do. Bizarre or awesome or cool. Let's go ahead and get our kindness up some. That's a lot to snack on while you're studying. The proportions are definitely grand. Well, as I've never had a love interest until recently, I really can't answer. Yet. Who's winning the console war? Technically, PlayStation is still winning the console war, but Nintendo is rapidly apparently catching up behind them. Kindness. Which seems to be my lowest quality that I need to improve. I'm apparently just not a nice guy. But we got some knowledge increased. Got to get past the scholarly ranking. How the heck is PlayStation winning? You mean PlayStation 4? PlayStation's been winning since this console generation. Like, in the last console generation, Microsoft was winning for a good long time. Though, be it Nintendo started out the game really strong with the Wii, but began to falter with the Wii U. The 360 came out on top out of 360 versus PS3, but the Xbox One had such a rough start and has had so little console exclusive games to keep it in the running that the PS4 has been running ahead of it for a long time. And the Switch has been beating it out recently as well. But I hope the Switch Lite doesn't backfire on them. I don't know how well the Switch Lite's going to do, but it's essentially going to probably be like Xbox has never been in the running. Not in this console generation, no. But yeah, PlayStation's still winning. PlayStation's still beating out the Switch. Like, don't get me wrong, the Switch is my favorite console, but the PlayStation is still beating out the Switch, and will probably be the winner of this console generation. This coming from someone who prefers the Nintendo Switch to the PS4. Phantom Thieves have been popular lately. What is the fan site? Oh, they have new merch. We got merch.
Nice work, Phantom Thieves.
Phantom Thieves are amazing. Why aren't we getting money for this? I mean, even the harshest TV commentators are praising them. A lot of celebrities are talking openly about the Phantom Thieves. The Phantom Thieves fight for the people. Anyone opposed to them is just behind the times. Just look at that Akechi kid. He's catching a ton of shit for what happened in Medjed. Or with Medjed. Justice can't exist so long as the Phantom Thieves do. Big talk from someone who can't even catch them. Even politicians are claiming the Phantom Thieves are dangerous. They're all full of hot air, though. The Phantom Thieves are totally trustworthy. Looks like people are coming around to us. So that's a question for you. Okay, what does everybody have right now? Do you have PS4? Do you have Switch? Do you have Xbox One? And if you have more than one of these, which one do you prefer? Or which one do you play on most often? Because when you think about it, there's some flaws with the Switch Lite not having some features. Doesn't have a kickstand for games that require separate Joy-Cons. For me, that's definitely not a plus. From someone who looks at console sale records constantly, technically Nintendo is not winning, nor does it have enough games to fully compete. I have PS1, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. Switch. Newest consoles, I have an Xbox One and a Switch, but only play my Switch right now. How's it going, Navy Octo? How are you, my friend? Come, sit, chill. Grab yourself a muffin. Grab yourself some coffee. You'd have to buy something to have it stand up, like Mario Party. I have a Switch and a 3DS. Switch, PS4, and PC. PC is my most played, followed by PS4. Especially with The Last of Us 2 and Death Stranding drop. Probably Cyberpunk 2. I'm good. How are you? I am fantastic. I got delicious coffee. I've had some move-ins. It's a good day. I thought most of you would probably be Switch owners. I'm kind of surprised at how few people actually have PS4 on here. Let's see. I have, personally, a Switch, a PS4, and, of course, the PC. Which y'all know all of these because of what I play. And I play tons of these games across all of them. But the one that probably sees the most play is my Switch. The PS4 I love and will be getting a lot more play, pretty much for the same reasons that Pyro just mentioned. Because of Death Stranding and Last of Us 2, there's no contest. Those will both get played here, especially being the horror style games. Ash Nintendo Gamer, how are you? Welcome. So I offered a PS4 or an Xbox One. I was a dumbass. Well, don't feel bad. Like, I started off with an Xbox One this generation, and I've owned an Xbox One more than once. I just usually wind up selling it for PS4 stuff. Yeah, I want to say a joke about sodium, but nah, people wouldn't understand, and I'm good. Oh my God. Good on you. Good on you. I really want to get a PS4 for Christmas. There's so many games I want to play. Like, I would not give up my PS4. I love it to death, and I play a lot on it. I still may prefer my Switch, but my PS4 is kind of my baby as well. Oh, I have a Rift 2. Don't really play anything but Beat Saber. I want either a Rift or the PS4 VR, so I can do VR streams for you, because both my PS4 and my PC are VR compatible. I'd much rather do it on PC, but Jesus Christ, I ain't spending that kind of money right now. Everyone knows about the cover up. It's not really a big deal anymore. You know what is a big deal? My gun about rank going up. Gun about the super real? That's the one with the gun shaped controller, right? Everyone's talking about it. The multiplayer's so good. The arcade on Central Street has it. So does the one in Akibara. You should give it a try sometime. I played against someone really good the other day. I couldn't land a single shot on them. This is about that guy who's been cheating in the arcade. But how do you cheat in an arcade game? Hope to buy FNAF VR today about 4:30 when I get paid. That sounds exciting. Hello, Blades. How are you? Anyone know when the next Nintendo Direct is? Sadly, I do not. Therefore, in this context, the nuance of the idiom is the complete opposite. I saw a lot of errors on the previous test, so please be more careful in the future. Excuse me, no sleeping in class. Today's examples will be on your entrance exam, so make sure you know them. What's up with Kawakami? She usually looks so tired. I talked to her this morning about my future, and she was super polite, friendly even. Yeah, I know what you mean. She even gave me advice about my girlfriend. Yes. Now she's back on her feet. Kawakami seems to be working hard as a teacher. You know I'm fast. Runs. Yep. All anyone talks about anymore is the Phantom Thieves. I kind of miss when no one knew who we were. Honestly, it seems like the better way to be a Phantom Thief is to not be known. Oh my god. I wonder. Can I find where she went? Thank you, citizen! I think you're pretty cool too. Where are you at, Kawakami? We gonna chat. We gonna chat. Where are you hiding? Looking cool, zombies. I still need to play Persona Q2. I want to stream it though, which is why I haven't played it yet. Wait. Dude, I think you're awesome too. You're breathtaking! Wait. Broadcast room. Library. Student council room. Maybe the student council room? Where's the teacher's room? They should have a whole group dedicated to taking down videos that were meant to bully people. Oh? Computer room. Computer room. I don't need a computer room. I need the teacher room. This is all club buildings. Don't I have the right to refuse medical treatment back when I was 14 and I said it to... Wait, what's going on? Not doing too well seeing how I had to get my toe cut open, but another thing was that I screamed the exact same thing that I screamed a long time ago when I had the same thing. Well, I'll just add this. Now, as far as, like, refusing medical treatment at 14, no, actually, you personally do not have the right to refuse medical treatment at the age of 14 in most cases. Your parent does. Your legal guardian does. There are some cases where you can, but for the most part, actually, it comes down to your legal guardian, which is kind of sad, but true. There are some things that you can refuse, but you'll have to know your rights and what you can. They all seem to be pretty relaxed. Can I not go see? Cat is now awake. Oh, she's pulling Morgana and licking all over the place. Tell that cat no. Tell that cat to have some dignity. Let's see. Say it was mostly because back then and even now I'm terrified of needles. Don't feel bad. I'm not a fan of needles either. You want to talk about something that just make me just not okay? Needles are definitely one of those things. I'm just like, do I have to do anything involving getting poked? Can we not do that? I told her that and she stopped for a second. Ha ha! Legit slept a whole math class and was never caught. I want to sleep for a whole math class. I could never sleep in school. It was a sad day for me. I always tried. I always failed. I failed hard. Like, super hard at it. Like, it never went well. Where did my chat go? Don't you leave me, chat. Don't you leave me. I got important things to say to you peeps. Like, hello and how are you? This thing is shaking a lot. What a gentle fragrance. Is that detergent? Just generally nods head at cat. What's up, Carlos? What's going on? I had one teacher that would call out students if he even caught them dozing off. He was a really good teacher, by the way. See, for me, like, I would start to doze off, and my teacher would always be the one to yell at me for dozing off, but I would always have the right answer. I had one teacher that was just like, you know what, screw it, go back to bed. Because I would fall asleep in class because I don't sleep at night. I sleep during the day. I had one teacher, because I would still be listening while I was laying my head on my desk, and it was always an anatomy class that I'd wind up doing it. Like, they would yell at me and be like, yo, what is the answer to this question? And like, one at a time, it was like, name the bones of the ear, and it was the stapes, the hammer, and I can't remember the last one now, but like, I spouted off all three parts of the ear, of the, all three bones in the ear, and like, my teacher just looked at me just dumbfounded. It's like, okay, you can go back and take a nap. And the other kid's like, why does he get to nap? It's like, you answer a question in your sleep. Joker goes from meme to a model in the span of seconds. I know, right? Pollock vest, pyramid jacket. What's a pyramid jacket? Teacher gets mad while I fall asleep during class on a computer test when I was done. I'd always get yelled at for reading stuff I shouldn't in class, too. Like, when I was in 4th grade, I had a book confiscated from me, and you want to talk about being mad. I went from like 0 to 60 in a matter of seconds. I was so ticked off. Because she confiscated a book because I apparently wasn't old enough to be reading the book. But I could read it and comprehend what I was reading. I used to read Stephen King novels all the time. Still do from time to time. And I was reading Pet Sematary in 4th grade. Which, granted, is not something a 4th grader should read. I understand that. I know this. I don't care. It's my book. It drove me through a wall. She's like, here, I want to, like, you can't read this. This has got this, that, and the other, and da-da-da. I was like, well, it has, like, some pretty graphic content, and she's like, well, this has got this and that, and da-da-da, and I just looked at her, and was like, thanks, I hadn't gotten there yet. I read it after I saw the movie. I loved the book. It took me a month to read, but I didn't find it that scary. I enjoyed it as well. I read it back when I was in middle school. See, I grew up reading Stephen King because my mom had Stephen King. My mom and dad read Stephen King religiously. So I found the books all over the house. Was it your property? Yes, it was my property. It was my book. My favorite was Desperation. Loved that book! Oh my god! Such a good book. I got in trouble for reading that one too, but I didn't get in trouble because of what it was. I just got in trouble for reading in class when I was supposed to be reading Lord of the Flies, and I was so bored by Lord of the Flies. Sorry for saying that. Saying what? Spoops? Spoops. Just heard my dog barking. It was heartbreaking. I started to cry. Man, trust me, I understand that all too well. Right now, I still get kind of... it still throws me off, like, seeing... Because, like, even though starlings aren't native to the U.S., we still see starlings all over the place here. Like, they're kind of common here. And it really trips me out seeing them flying around and stuff. So I definitely understand. How'd your parents react when you got Pet Cemetery confiscated? Oh, my dad lit up like a damn Christmas tree. He was pissed. I ain't never seen him that mad. Oh, I got it back all right. Because, like, she took the book, and I made such a fuss that they took me to the principal's office, and they called my parents. Because it was a designated reading time. I was allowed to read whatever. It was a free reading period. And where everyone else was, like, reading stuff like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and freaking, what's the name of that book series? The Sideways School book series, like Wayside or something like that. And Captain Underpants, I was freaking reading Stephen King because Harry Potter wasn't a thing yet. I know most 4th graders start reading stuff like Harry Potter, but Harry Potter didn't come out till like a year and a half later. So I threw a fit because that was my book. Is Wayside. And see, I've read the Wayside books, but I've read them like way early. I read them like in 1st grade. I've always had a high reading level for my age. Sideways Stories from Wayside School. Yeah, that's the one. So yeah, they took my book and I like lost my mind. Like I screamed at my teacher. I went from being a normal, quiet kid who never ever yelled or did anything like that to like just screaming a monstrous fit at my teacher because that was my book. And so they called my parents and they came down there and they're like, well, what's the problem? And it's like, well, he was reading Stephen King. No, my parents did not get mad at me. My parents got mad at my teacher. My parents had heard complaints from my teachers stating the fact that I didn't read enough in school. Like, that was their problem, was I didn't read enough in school. They kept telling my parents this. So my parents lost their shit at this teacher. They're like, you're telling me that all you can do is complain that he's not taking these accelerated reader tests. But the reason he's not taking accelerated reader tests is because the books he's reading aren't in his grade category, so he can't take tests on them. You're complaining about the fact that he never reads. You finally catch the boy reading and you steal his book from him. What's wrong with you? And you're like, you're aware what's in this book? It's like, yeah, we're aware what's in the book, but he's a weird and smart kid. Just let him read. It's like, he's going to read what he wants regardless. I mean, like, he reads a Merc manual when he's sleepy. What are you going to do about this? It was Pet Cemetery by Stephen King. And I was in 4th grade at the time. But yeah, that was my dad's argument. I was like, my dad's argument was like, he goes to bed reading a Merc manual, which those of you who don't know what a Merc manual is, it's a medical manual that like tells you about medications and what they do. Because my dad was an RN, which is a registered nurse, and so I would always read his books. And like, he was so mad that they took a book from me, and my mom was just as mad and right at his heels, just letting these teachers have it. And also, hello, Seven, how are you? Muffin, coffee, come, sit, chill, how are you? So yeah, that was like my issues. I used to get in trouble for reading Stephen King all the time. I got it again when I went to middle school, where people would like look at the books I was reading and just like wonder what on earth was wrong with me. But I enjoyed horror. I enjoyed scary books. Like, I'd read like the classics before I hit 6th grade. Like, I read Dracula. I read the Tales of Frankenstein. Dean Koontz is amazing. I really like Brother Odd a lot. The ending was kind of bad though. Well, I mean, it kind of depends. Like, Dean Koontz has been writing stuff for years. I liked reading books during my English classes. We read stories like The Pearl, Scarlet Letter, and many more. I like The Scarlet Letter. Now a lot of those books are summer reading, and I wish they weren't. because it seems like my sister's class doesn't take reading so seriously. I love a lot of the stories we read too. Read all the spoofs. I do read all the spoofs. The reason why I read creepypasta all the time. Rick Reardon? How do you pronounce that name? But that's just me. What have they written? I may have read stuff from them and not know it. That's a good question. What kind of books do y'all like to read? What kind of things have inspired you to read? What kind of stories do you like to read? Does fanfiction count? I mean, if I can read creepypasta, which is essentially nothing more than scary copy pastas, which are essentially glorified fanfictions, just not dedicated to a fandom, I think, yes, fanfiction counts. My favorite books is of Beatles and Angels. I haven't read that one. Oh! Books like Percy Jackson. Okay. Another good series. I can't remember the name of the guy who makes the series, but the Dresden Files was an absolutely fantastic series. Like, take Detective Conan, the anime, and cross it with Harry Potter, and that was essentially what you had. It was fantastic and a must-read. Favorite books to read are classics. Depending on what the classics are, will depend on how much I like it. Percy Jackson, 39 Clues, Kane Chronicles, Magus. I've heard of Kane Chronicles. I've never read Magus. I really like Inkheart. Inkheart was really good as far as like, and what was that other book? Something of Artemis. I think it was like the Tales of Artemis Fowl or the Secrets of Artemis Fowl. Grapes of Wrath, The Bell Jar, To Kill a Mockingbird. I love To Kill a Mockingbird. An absolute wonderful tale. Like myths and legends from cultures from all around. Now see, that's something else I can definitely get behind. For me, I'm more of a cryptid person though. I love stuff like hearing legends and lores of cryptids. Like the Hellhound, the Jersey Devil, stuff like that. Futaba mentioned you guys are going on a school trip later this week. I'm not giving you any money, okay? And don't worry about getting me a souvenir or anything like that. Aren't you bored? I've got some time today if you want me to show you the ropes. Sure, why not? If you have time, can you help me prepare dinner? Okay, I need sleep. Good night. Well, have a wonderful night. Grab yourself up, Moofin. Thank you for coming out, and take care, my friend. FNAF The Silver Eyes. I still need to read that. I read this really good book called The Other Wes Moore. It's about these two people that have the same first and last name and about their lives. It's actually really good. I'll have to check that out. Definitely. Coffee dog! Muffin for you! How are you, my friend? What are you going to do? Will you keep the... Will you keep the chief? Yeah, we're going to keep the chief. We like him pretty good. Will you help the chief out? Help him out.
All right, then.
Thanks. Futaba's coming to eat today, too. I'll get the curry ready. I'm leaving the coffee to you. Muffins! Grandosco! Hello! How are you? When I was younger, I read Artemis Fowl, Harry Potter, Alcatraz Versus, and Atlas Shrugged. Weird combination, tonally and content-wise. Definitely seems like it. But at the same time, seems similar to stuff that I would read. My favorite series? A series of unfortunate events. That was both my brother and sister's favorite series for a long time. But then my brother got into the Warrior Cat series. And he never looked back. He read everything in it. I actually got, like, speaking of confiscated books and whatnot, I actually had my copy of Prisoner of Azkaban confiscated when I lived in South Carolina. Because they were, like, banning, like, books like Harry Potter from schools for a while. That was another time that my parents actually came up to the school and flipped out. But that one actually wound up having me homeschooled for a while. That went into an odd way, to say the least. See, I didn't get to see the Jim Carrey movie. Mysterious Benedict Society. Now that sounds familiar, but I don't think I've actually... Like, I think I've heard that before, but I know that I haven't read it. Like the Iliad series, I've gotten all of them taken, and no worries, I got them all back. Working at a Christian school, and that was banned for a while. They recently started letting the kids read Harry Potter in these recent years. Well, that's good. Like, that was something that sucked. Like, I was like, you can't take this book from me. That was something that made me, like, incredibly mad, because when I started reading Harry Potter, I was reading something technically age appropriate. So I went through the roof. Like, it was one of those, like, you just can't win. I was, like, severely upset, because it literally meant there was just no winning. I was always going to have my books taken from me. I'm wicked full. How was the curry, Futaba? Delicious. I'm going to be dreaming of that stuff tonight. Did it taste the same as you remember it? Yep. I feel like a dummy for not wanting to eat it back then when I was depressed about my mom.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah, the first episode of this brand new anime I want to watch is airing tonight. I'm out of here. Eyes in front when you walk, okay? No spacing out. You ran headfirst into a pole last time you went for a walk. Well, you stubbed your toe on the dresser the other day. Ah, oh, crap, it's gonna start. Making like a leaf in. Screw it. Bye. But no, what is this mysterious Benedict Society? Can't have children practice witchcraft. Better ban them manuals made to resemble entertaining literature. We need to save their souls, after all. Favorite book, Witch of the Blackbird Pond. I adore that book. I read it every year. That sounds like one I need to read. Well, see, that's just it. Like, my school wasn't a religious school, and not every religious school banned books like Harry Potter. There was a Bible school in our town that was actually very tolerant of this kind of thing. So, like, it wasn't always like Bible schools or anything like that banned these kind of books. It was just one very angry parent in a public school who was mad about us reading books that had witchcraft in them. But the school I went to wasn't even a Bible school or anything like that. It wasn't a religious school at all. The religious school, ironically enough, was more tolerant, which shows that you can't always, for lack of a better term, judge a book by its cover. My kids go to a Christian school. My daughter got Harry Potter from the school library. See, like, exactly. Like, as I was saying, like, I've seen schools that, it just depends on the school itself. My school, as I said, wasn't a religious school. It was just very angry. Like, for lack of a better term, someone I like to call, like, Super Saiyan Karen. Like, she's just losing her mind over no apparent reason. Like, she was all over the news and everything. I was like, what on earth is wrong with you, lady? She thought it was delicious. And what about you? It wasn't bad. I think I'm addicted. We'll give you that. Ha 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 ha! Really? I guess you have pretty good taste if you can understand how incredible that curry is. Man, I want some curry so bad. I haven't made curry in so long. I had this one art teacher. He had taught at the school for a very long time. He would say things that were kind of rude and a little arrogant, but I don't think he realized it. At one point he said Harry Potter was evil and tried to say that it doesn't teach about friendship. I was so angry at that time. That's ridiculous. Wish I could afford curry. Well, I mean, it's cheap to make curry if you know what you're doing. When you practice witchcraft and you have to go to church with the family since they're Christian and they hate witchcraft. I mean, like, okay, like, depending, like, okay, first off, we're going to kind of step off the religious step for a while, because I wasn't mentioning the fact of the book being banned because it was a religious thing, or at least it wasn't, my school wasn't a religious school, so we're not going to jump all over that bandwagon, because we're tolerant of everybody here. But no, everywhere is different, and people's views on things will always be a different thing, whether you're religious or not, depending on whatever your religion is and how you practice it. Like, things will be different no matter where you go. Period. I, for a while, was dating a practicing Wiccan, and I I guess I'd classify myself as more of an agnostic. I don't really know what there is, but I know there's something there. But I am known for going to, because I'm agnostic, I have questions. I always ask questions. I always want to know. And I'm always open to other points of view. So I'm notorious for going to our local Catholic church. And I would go there with Zombie, and the father there would always be very accepting, knowing that she was a practicing Wiccan. He didn't shun her for her beliefs or what she does. Like there was nothing against them in the slightest. They were very accepting of them, and he treated them as an equal in his house, just like he would any Christian or any Catholic. And he would always be willing to learn from us. He would always be willing to also teach us. He answered any question I had to the best of his knowledge and would encourage me to continually ask questions, as well as he would ask questions of her faith and what she did and what she was learning. And he would always be very fascinated by it. He was a wonderful man. He still is a wonderful man, but he's not at our church anymore. But the guy that replaced him also still preaches the same way. So the fact that this proves that the fact that like stereotypes of this kind of manner are not always what they appear to be. Don't like you'd be surprised who will be open to you and willing to listen and will accept you for who you are. It doesn't always happen, but I mean that could be said for any moment in place and time. So remember to go into any situation with an open mind and an open heart. Don't let a stereotype like we preach being available to everybody here, being open and being accepting. That's something that needs to remain true no matter what the circumstance is. Well, not necessarily whatever the circumstance is, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm getting at, right? It should honestly be being open to learning new things and accepting beliefs. Great to hear about accepting folks, which is probably the case in real life most of the time. Now, video games, name one where the local church is a good organization. Well, I mean, that's going to happen in most forms of media. Like, that's just going to happen. A lot of places like that get demonized nowadays. Because, like, something like that, something with almighty and all-powerful things winds up making a great bad guy for story writing. It's not always the best bad guy, but it makes a great and powerful bad guy. But I actually can think of one. Dragon Quest. In Dragon Quest, a church is always a good organization. Or at least in all the ones that I've played. So, ta-da! They help you, they revive you, and they revive your friends. Now then, there's something I should probably tell you. But we're going to jump off that topic for now. Because we're not going to jump into the whole we're not going to jump into that territory can get kind of dark, because as I said, we all come from like different walks of life, and that's not what this channel's about here. Well, the all walks of life thing is, but like jumping into like we don't do religious debate, political debate, and stuff like that here, because it's just we're here to chill. If I have my own kids, I would really love them to get into reading. Same. Here, take a seat. I'll pour you some coffee. He's gonna make me coffee! I want some bread. I'm actually pretty hungry. Remember how I said the recipe for this curry was developed by a scientific genius? It's developed by her mother, wasn't it? You know, Pokemon used to be banned until about 2 years ago. I noticed that since the school got a new superintendent, they got a lot of rules that they had. They let go of a lot of rules they had. What about Dr. Pepper? It has Dr. Pepper. See? Ta-da. But coffee. And a muffin.
Muffin bun.
Wow. You might have realized by now, but that genius was Futaba's mother, Wakaba. In other words, that curry is one of the last remaining connections Futaba has to her mom. Dr. Pepper is not better than coffee, but I do enjoy Dr. Pepper. I first met Wakaba back when I was doing work for the government. She was real trouble, let me tell you. Dr. Pepper. No, I think the Hunger Games isn't allowed. Deleted my comment. Back to crafting stone bricks. Sundrop. Wait. Why did you delete your comment? Like, I wasn't asking anybody to delete anything. I was just... It's one of those things, like, I try to make sure that everybody's comfortable. Like, that's it. I wasn't asking anybody to delete a comment or anything. But, yes, I do love me some Sundrop, too. Sundrop, though... Ooh, it can be rough for you if you're not careful. If you drink... Like, I have, like, every friend I've had that's had, like, kidney or gallstone issues drank tons of Sundrop. So I'm always paranoid when I drink it. Like, yeah, I'm drinking it. Oh, wait, this might hurt later. Because I freaking love Sundrop, but I gotta be very wary of it at the same time. Logic prevailed over emotion for her, and she had an intricate knowledge of the human mind. I was typing a religion comment, but you changed the subject, so I deleted it. Ah, okay. Gotcha. I thought my pickup lines were the best in town, but not a single one worked on her. Is this Love's Fago? I have had a lot of Fago, but man, the sugar in that is so bad. But I enjoy the mess out of it. What is Sundrop? Sundrop is kind of like Mountain Dew, but has a little bit more of a sour taste to it. Like, it tastes like a Sundrop candy with fizziness. I'm also playing Portal Knights on the other screen. See, I own Portal Knights on, like, 2 different consoles, and I still have yet to actually play it. I need to. I just realized I actually have a PS2 and not a PS3. Sad day, Sean. So that's why you're a bachelor. Shut your mouth. Getting married has never been a dream of mine. Men are idiots, though. We spend our time chasing after things we can't get. Wakaba rejected me time and time again. But there was one instance I managed to surprise her, and that was when I gave her a plate of my homemade curry. Love it. Super chill little sandbox game. I've had tons of people tell me I need to go back and play it, so I may wind up streaming it one day. I've been looking into it. Why is it sad? PS2 had best games. It did, but they want to play Persona 5 and they can't play it on a PS2. The very next day, she came asking all about the ingredients and what goes into the cooking process. Then just a few days later, she handed me a scientifically enhanced version of my recipe. It was incredible. She had used my curry as the basis, but it was miles better than anything I made. Curry was Wakaba's specialty from then on. Naturally, Futaba grew to love it in no time as well. But then after Wakaba's accident, Futaba stopped eating it entirely. The flavor would make her remember the pain. I've heard even smells can bring back memories too. This is very true. I picked Portal Knights up for free with PS Plus. That's how I got it on PlayStation. And I'd already bought it on PC. Oh my god, Persona burn my bread. And hello, Charles Rogers. Grab yourself a muffin. Grab yourself some coffee, my friend. Come, sit, chill. Alright, Kelly, we'll see you back in a bit. So I may be plugging it into my living room TV to play it soon. Sneezing, why? That hurt. And thank you, Seven. Thank you, Grandosco. Why, Atlas? Why am I never going to get a chance to play P5? Or have to do a risky thing and ask my brother if I can get P5 and play it on his PS4? Thank you, Sheriff. Thank you, Blades. That sneeze made my vision blurry for a sec. But that curry was the only point of connection I had to Futaba. That's why when I took her in, I vowed to keep this recipe alive until she could eat it again. Ooh. And stop that, you're starting to creep me out. The whole idea of pairing the curry with a nice brew is thanks to Wakaba's refinement, too. Despite how introverted she seemed, she was extraordinarily perceptive of the people around her. I never even told her about my love of coffee. She figured it out just from looking at me. That was when I realized she was totally out of my league. Not like I really stood a chance to begin with, though. She already had Futaba by then, after all. This might seem like an old curry to most people, but there's tons of emotions crammed inside. So, make sure you keep the tradition going. Oh, he passed us the recipe! Nobody knows. Or at least, I don't think anybody knows. Alright, that's enough for this for tonight. Things are getting downright sappy in here. Oh, emotion curry. Emotion curry indeed. I want to make some curry now. This makes me want to make curry even more. Because curry is like one of Zombi's ultimate comfort dishes. And I love making it for her because I love how excited she gets to eat it. It took me forever to like figure out the recipe for it. Because when I met her, I'd never made curry in my life. One of her friends used to make it for her all the time. And she moved very far away from her. So I spent almost a week trying to perfect how to make curry for her. And like constantly like having people come over and taste it and test it and this, that, and the other. And when I finally got to make it for her, it was nothing like it. It failed. It was nothing like the curry she knew. But she was so excited to have curry again that she finally helped me in making it so I could make her her favorite curry again. And now all I want to do is go and make some. Futaba's waiting for me at home too, so I should probably be heading back.
The rest is on you.
Make sure you clean up before you go to bed. Well, see, I do that. I always do that kind of thing when it comes to Zombie. I make sure that I go above and beyond because her smile is the best thing on the planet to me. Her smile is the most infectious thing ever. She smiles, and I'm guaranteed to smile. I know that sounds silly or sappy, but it's the truth. So we go through great lengths, or well, I go through great lengths to make sure she smiles. Because I'm very easily entertained. It doesn't take much for her to make sure that I'm smiling. She'll do something silly, like just walk up and put her head on my shoulder, and I'm fine. She'll bring me like a little $5 Lego kit, and I'm through the damn moon. She'll bring me a thing of tacos, and she'll remember the exact order that I get from Taco Bell, and I'm ecstatic. I'm not hard to entertain. I'm not hard to impress. Like, at all. I'm a very simple-minded individual. Like, one time, she went out to the store, and she knows that I love Rocket League. I'm not good at Rocket League, by the way. I'm very bad at Rocket League, but I freaking love Rocket League. Well, one day, she went out, and she bought me a little, like, pullback car, with Rocket League. It came in one of these little, like, Rocket League rocket balls, and it freaking had a Rocket League car in it. And I, like, jumped through the moon. I was so excited. This is just a little, like, toy meant for a small child. It's a little pullback race car. But that was, like, the coolest thing on the planet to me. I was like, yeah! So, like, I'm easily entertained. And it's because she remembers these weird, silly things that I enjoy so much. She's like, well, that's weird, and he's a weirdo, but he likes this, and I know he likes this. And she knows I'll get excited about it. And she'll just, like, randomly just do stuff like that. She planned the entire day out for my birthday too, which was ecstatic. It was exciting. Like, she knows me too damn well. So, I want to do my best to make sure she knows that I feel the same and that I want to do the same. She tells me all the time that I work too hard for it, but like, to me, there's no such thing as working too hard for it. Hello, little Zumama. How are you? Grab a muffin. Grab some coffee. I like to think that we are. I know she's perfect for me. I just hope I'm perfect for her. You can see the compassion hidden beneath Shiro's action, or Sojiro's actions. Shiro, oh, I didn't know you were in this game. I feel my kindness growing. Somebody's car alarm's going off.
All right.
Yours always, trust me, you both make each other better people. Don't ask about the Icelandic. What?
It's quite warm out.
I wonder how much longer this heat will continue. It's exhausting.
Hey.
You know the rankings that are popular nowadays. Are you interested in them too? Not at all. I don't care about rankings. We got other fish to fry. You're not interested. Are you the type to go against the trend? Did you know my name is listed too? It's apparently due to my recent disapproval of the group. Before I knew it, I turned into a bona fide villain. Yo! Dragon Web! How are you, my friend? Dragon Whelp, the lovely man that he is the wonderful man that wound up making all of the birthday things that Zombie planned to actually happen. So many much love to you, Dragon Whelp. I'm still sitting here talking about all the cool stuff we did. How are you, my friend? Also, I got my crash put in the perfect place. Ta-da! I have him on top of my computer. Which he actually got this for me. It's actually a little crash. It's a little crash on a go-kart, and I freaking love it. It makes me very happy. I'm just glad you had fun. I was worried about that. Nah, man, don't be worried. For one, as I tell people, I'm easily entertained. It doesn't take much for me to have fun. But I had a freaking blast. But I mean, I'm someone who's happy just sitting, chilling, and putting Legos together in his office. Yeah. Doing okay. My uncle's been drinking again, so he had an outburst and left, breaking the door for him. That is not good, little Zumama. I hope you're okay. I used to always laugh at Zombie because she would always try to find ways to, like, make sure that I would have, like, a great day or a great date or anything like this. And I would always have to remind her, like, look, like, I'm very simple, man. Like, just sit down and let's play some Nintendo and I am fine. Let's build a Lego. Let's watch some cartoons. Like, that's, like, my favorite things to do with anybody. Like, if you want to bond with me the fastest, sit and watch a cartoon with me. Or sit and chill while we build Legos. Or play a game with me. Those are the fastest way. Are you a cheap date? I am a cheap date. Cheap. Sorry, all I can think is a cheap fish. Still, I thought that if I became a target, I could figure out their methods. You are a cheap date. Of none taken. Like I will admit that, like, I'm chillaxed. I'm easygoing. I don't need a lot in my life. Like, as long as I've got friends that I like to hang out with, and people are just chill, just playing games with me and just sitting with me, I'm fine. What kind of offense can I take to that? Much love to you too. I hope you take care, my friend. And thank you for popping in for a bit. My fastest way to bond with people is feeding the crows with them, or them feeding me. So I gotta ask, okay, what is your best way to bond with friends? What do you do with your friends when you just sit and chill with them? What is your favorite thing to do? What is your pastime? What makes you happy with your buds? Brother and I are starting a Minecraft series. That's awesome! That's fantastic! That's actually really cool. I can't wait to see that. The idea was appealing when I thought about it. Of course, there's no guarantee I'd be safe. Just sit and talk, make stupid, inoffensive jokes, usually. That was me back in high school. Like, definitely through most of my high school. Best way for me is playing a co-op game like the Tale series. Ah, now that's a good way. TNG, love nerding out over some Star Trek. Ah, The Next Generation. Yes! Well, none of my friends live nearby, but I love playing video games with them, and when I did have friends, watching animes and movies with them was fun. I'm also pretty easy to please. Just being together, whatever we do is negligent. Gotcha. Brett is my friend. Playing games or just having an interesting and or funny conversation. See, I like the fact that, I like the fact that you guys are pretty much like me. I guess that's why y'all like to sit and chill here so much. Because I oftentimes wonder, like, what keeps y'all here. And I guess that makes a lot more sense. Y'all are a lot like I am on this one. Like, y'all are just like, you know what? Screw it. We're just going to sit and chill and have fun. Y'all like to sit, chill, talk, conversate, and eat. We will get along just fine. You should check out the list. You should check out the list sometime. Well, talking anymore will make us late. See you later. See, one of these days at a convention, I want to do I want to have like a fan meetup. I've gotten to do one before where I got to meet a couple of you guys, but I want to do one again and see and meet up with you guys and just do what we do here. We're just like, because like I usually do fan meetups like at AWA. That's where I would normally do it. Is Anime Week in Atlanta, because it's a con I'm guaranteed to go to. I did one last year back when we were at around 700. Well, yeah, I wouldn't mind meeting up with all of you guys. I go to conventions all the time, so it wouldn't be shocking to run into anybody. I've run into people at a few of the cons I've gone to. Because I get recognized occasionally. Like, it's not like, oh my god, it's Zombie! But, like, I've had people like, wait, I know you! I'm like, oh my god, what did I do now? Actually even had it at I've had it happen at a card tournament before, and the funniest moment of all was my brother went to a Vanguard trading card tournament, and me and my brother kind of look alike. Like, we have similar facial structures, and we both had like the blazing red beard and blazing red hair. I mean, he's substantially taller than I am, and he actually got mistaken for me at a card tournament event, and that was hilarious. It was, I laughed. He immediately called me. It's like, nope, that's not me. When I was growing up, me and a friend would sit up all night playing Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. Many sleepless nights with that game. Man, I can relate. If I ever saw you, I would shout out Zombie. Well, see, I'll admit during most days of cons, like, I kind of, like, I always like to, I always like to, like, kind of issue out, like, a challenge, like, let's see who can actually find me. Because a lot of times, I'm in cosplay at cons. So, like, a lot of times, it's harder for people just to recognize who on earth I am in the first place. But I like to drop clues as to who I am at the con and this, that, and the other and see who can find me. But last year, I got caught on Sunday out of costume by somebody. They didn't tell me who they were, but that was fine. But they recognized me, and they wanted to sit and chat for a bit, and we had a blast. Check out this Phantom Thieves chocolate sandwich. I saw it in Shibuya, and I couldn't help myself. Well, that sounds delicious. Going to Missouri anytime soon? Our next convention is not until October, and it's only going to be in Atlanta. We're going to be at AWA. Just run up to everyone in a costume. Zombie! Well, see, Zombie's a lot easier to recognize in costume than I am, because even though she looks like She's one of the few people I've met that, like, when she cosplays, she literally looks like a completely different person, but her personality is hard to hide. If she gets excited to see someone, like, you'll definitely know. Got recognized at our local game store. Really? That's cool. Should do Waldo the next time. I should just cosplay Waldo one day and see who all finds me. You don't go out of your house? Well, I can understand. I don't like going out of my house. It takes people like Dragon Whelp and Zombie to get me out of my house. Or Shaman. Shaman's pretty good about getting me out of my house, too. It comes with a sticker, right? There's so much Phantom Thieves merchandise all of a sudden. Although, if you ask me, Phantom Thieves isn't a very cool name. I don't know. I like it. It's so mysterious. Do you think it's a bad idea to post my name to the fan site and to get a change of heart? I just want to meet the Phantom Thieves. Speak of the devil. Yo, finding Shaman in cosplay is pretty easy when I'm in Koro Sensei. It is, like, man, geez. And it's also the fastest way to find me, usually. Just look for someone dressed up as Koro Sensei. You'll see a very angry me next to them fixing their costume. Shaman. Oh boy, it's the best Persona character. Fad-following girl. Also, hello. How's it going, Kamikaze? How are you? Grab a muffin. Grab some coffee. How are you, my friend? That's why I'm single. My dream girl hasn't walked into my living room yet. Ah. So your school trip is tomorrow. I can understand why you're all restless. Tomorrow night, you will depart from Japan. 8 or 9 hours later, you will arrive in Hawaii. However, you can't forget about the time difference. Hawaii is 19 hours behind Japan. Therefore, it will be in the morning of the 7th when you arrive. You leave the night of the 7th and arrive the morning of the 7th. Your mind and body will panic. When humans become jet-lagged, they lose their sense of time. Have you ever looked at your watch and felt like the second hand stopped for more than a second? Ah, Otteron has come out of hiding. Hello! Another muffin for you!
Muffin button.
Doing well, just having some late night seconds from the stir fry we had for dinner. That sounds awesome! I actually got some farm fresh eggs to go in a stir fry today, and I'm super excited. I felt that a lot. Felt what a lot? I'm choking on my shirt. How are you choking on your shirt? Don't eat your shirt. It's not tasty. It's not good for you. Here's a question for you, Cappuccino-kun. What is it, Captain Puffy Shirt? What is the name of the phenomenon where the second hand looks like it stopped moving? It's chronostasis.
That's it.
I actually knew that one. I'm very familiar with that one. Jet lag. I don't even fly that often. One of those options should be class. I know, right? Schoolwork. Incorrect. A brief moment of disconnect exists as your eyes move and your brain perceives what you're seeing. The true nature of this phenomenon is your brain tries to fill that space with an imagined perception. Wow, he got it right. Is he really a delinquent? Are we still calling me a delinquent, though I've done nothing bad all school year that you guys actually know of? Help. Well, stop eating your shirt and you'll be fine. How's it going, Sean? How are you, my friend? He seems like a punk, but maybe he's actually serious about studying? Oh! Teenagers are savage. They never forget. I know. You have stolen hearts, but they don't know that I am the #1 Phantom Thief. For all they know, I'm just a weirdo with a cat in his bag all the time. It tastes like garlic breadcrumbs. That's... Oh, okay. And some people do know that. That's how you got people like Makoto and Futaba in your group. How's it going, Pokemon Trainer? How are you? First day and you brought a knife to school. Wow, you must be really smart to be able to answer that question like that. Not really. Get some of that knowledge though. Didn't add any eggs to mine, just chicken for protein. But I did find some nice bok choy at my local grocer the other day, which was how the whole idea got started. Now I want to stir fry.
All right.
You leave on the 7th and spend 4 nights there, which means you'll leave Hawaii on the 11th. But when you come back to Japan, the entire day will have passed, meaning you return on the 12th. That kindness leg looking a little shrimpy. I know, I was mentioning that earlier. What about burnt popcorn? Farewell for now. The tropical sun is too bright for my eyes, after all. Oh, okay. He's staying behind, huh? Afternoon. Beep, beep. Oh yeah, this time tomorrow we're going to be in Hawaii. I can't wait. You have your time wrong. Yeah, we'll still be in Japan at that point. Ryuji, you know you're not leaving until tomorrow night, right? Wait, for real? Enough of the chit-chat. You should be concentrating on class. I don't care about that after what I just heard. I'm totally out of motivation to work. Sounds like business as usual. Well, time to research sightseeing spots in Hawaii. You got over that pretty damn fast. Oh yeah. Are there any famous places in Los Angeles? Hollywood. It has a vibrant art scene as well. I expect the trip will prove quite stimulating. That don't hold a candle to Hawaii's beaches, though. There are a multitude of fabulous beaches near Los Angeles as well, you know. I'm hungry again. Wow, I feel you. I feel you. It's okay, now it's bland. Well, I mean, at least you're not eating your shirt anymore. Yep, he does say for real a lot. Huh? It's close to the ocean. Do you know where LA is? Ooh. Well, it's the capital of America, so in the middle somewhere? What about Hawaii? Dunno, some ocean, I guess. You are hopeless. How long are you going to keep this up? Oh my god. I forgot to take a sip of water for that, for real. I know you guys are excited for your trip, but aren't you getting a little carried away? Carried away is spinning around. Do I have time to find Kawakami? Are they? Are they really great? We're the Batman. What just happened? Anonymous has joined the Zombies. And my thing also says they don't have a title. Okay, weird. But cool. Welcome to the Zombies, whoever you are, you beautiful individual you. Come, sit, chill, grab some coffee, grab a muffin. Hope you're having a wonderful night with us. Batman, I'm awesome. I got a 9-pack. Spooky. Well, I mean, I play a lot of spooky games as well, so it's fitting. At least that's the way I view it. But no, actually really excited because we got Death Stranding and The Last of Us 2 coming out. Hopefully not too long from now. Hopefully one will be around time for Halloween. Which, a warning to anybody who doesn't know this, but around October, it is spooky time. There will be tons of spooky games played around October. Because that's just how we do. Your scrim's already spoopy. Halloween is so fun. Lots and lots of streams of scary games and decorations. I cannot wait to decorate this place for Halloween. I even have some pumpkin-themed Legos that I'm excited to use. I'm going to start getting ready for bed at night. Have a wonderful night, Kelly, and thank you for coming out and seeing us tonight. Grab yourself a good night moofin', grab yourself some coffee, and have yourself a wonderful night. Let's rest until the evening. You say moofin, like moofin. I always picture a cow in a muffin holder with whipped cream on a cow. That's interesting. There's a bunch of dishes that need cleaning. Sorry, but I'm going to need you to help with them. I was going to try to do the thing. That reminds me, you're leaving for Hawaii tomorrow, right? That's enough help for today. Go on and head up to bed. Have fun. I'll make sure to keep working on you-know-what after I'm done taking a breather. By the way, Sojiro, are people on probation even allowed out of the country? There's no law saying they're not. Well, it depends. What about a moofin as a cow mermaid? Huh. See, there you go. You're the one who's thinking with all cylinders firing. Stop eating your shirt. It's weird. Don't eat your shirt. I mean, not letting a kid take part in school events probably wouldn't be good for his rehab. Huh. But if anything bad happens on the trip, it'll be the school's responsibility. That's right. Mona, I'm going to be your master from tomorrow on. Yeah. Are you going to ask for any souvenirs from Hawaii? No hula doll or anything? No. Hey, Mona's acting weird. Is something wrong with Morgana? That's not good for you. We get my cookie dough. I want some cookie dough. No, nothing in particular. Hey, don't let the cat up on the counter, okay? Cat! Weird Mona. Cookie dough. I want some cookie dough. We will be parting ways tomorrow. I pray both trips go safely. Thank you. Take care of yourself, Yusuke. And Futaba will be relying on you for the analysis. Leave it to me. Just let us know if anything comes up, okay? A-okay. Then off we go. Look after Morgana for us. Have a nice trip. Burger CTS? Wait, what? Except I shared 2 with my mom. Shared 2 what with your mom? Yeah, I've had it for a week. The whole package of frozen cookie dough to myself. Ah. Burger versus milk gun. That. Okie dokie. What? Everything's fine. You don't need to worry about me. You should just focus on your trip. It's tomorrow, right? You cat are a wiener. Fridges raid. Okay, I'm gonna need sleep because Morgana says shreep, and I want food. Bye. Have a wonderful night, Cheryl. Thank you for coming out. Grab yourself a muffin. Grab yourself some coffee. Thanks for chilling with us, my friend. Hashtag I'm hungry. Time to raid my fridge. You go raid that fridge. We're actually about to take our break for about at the 2-hour mark. Hey. Never mind. Have fun on your trip. Cat? Chat. Chat cat. Not gonna chat cat. Why won't you talk to me, cat? Look, I have luggage. You're taking off, huh? Don't go cutting loose just because I'm not there to keep an eye on you. I'll look after Futaba and the cat while you're gone. You owe me one. We'll talk more about our next job once you get back. Good. Why are you upset, cat? Talk to me! My cat don't want to talk to me.
I'm so sleepy.
I feel that. That's me on a regular basis.
Over 6 hours to get there, so why not sleep on the plane?
How many of you have actually flown on a plane before?
I'll do that.
Oh, it's almost time to check in.
Looks like it's gonna take off on time.
Yay! Because that never happens for me.
Like a lot of flights headed to America
7
later
has.
get canceled. Is it just me, or is Ryuji not here yet?
Ah,
Flown on several planes. Freaked out the first time, but never again. Dragwell's flown on a plane.
I wasn't expecting to make a mad dash like this.
Hi, Otteron. Justin Lou says hello to Otteron, and they have flown on a plane as well.
Coming late even on a day like this?
that's all you're bringing?
Well, it's only 4 nights, right? Ain't it enough?
It'll be fun either way.
Yeah, that.
Well, I guess so.
Flew on a plane when I went to Nicaragua. Flying is so fun, especially if you have a window seat. I've flown twice before, but it's been so long that I'd probably freak out again. Oof. See, for me, I've never freaked out on planes. And it's really kind of funny, because last time I was on a plane, we experienced some really heavy turbulence. And, like, the plane dropped a good bit, and the families that were sitting around me, like, freaked out really hardcore. And the only words that came out of my mouth when that happened were, well, guess I died today. And I just kind of laughed, while everyone else looked at me like I had just, like, slapped them in the face or something. Because, like, they were all panicked. They were all like, no, the plane's falling, we're gonna, no. And I was like, well, nope. Well, I died today, and just kind of just sit there and relax. It's like, well, that's a thing. But, of course, it recovered, because I'm still here, and it blew us out.
Hey guys, they want us to gather near the boarding gate soon.
Okie dokie.
Why don't we take a group shot before we take off?
Oh, sounds good.
Stepped on a Lego. Oof.
You be our cameraman, okay?
Let me join in too.
All right.
Here goes.
Where am I supposed to look?
At the phone.
Let me see. Let me see.
Oh, that's cute. Ryuji, you've got crap in your eyes.
What?
Can you see us through our phones?
Right.
See, I'm pretty sure I'd be one of the panicked ones in that scenario. See, for me, I'm just like, eh. It's one of those, like, I've learned that if I'm in situations where I literally can't control anything, I don't really have a reason to panic. Like, if I literally have absolutely zero control, not a zip, not an iota that I can do, there's no longer time to panic. Have chocolate and pretzels. Now, that sounds delicious.
How could you tell, Futaba?
She can see through our camera. You're surprised? I snuck an app on Zombie's phone. That's rude! I can see all I want through his camera. You're looking now, right, Zombie? You can't underestimate the original MedJet. That's creepy! Ooh, why would you do that?
I'm so glad she's not an enemy of
Me too! Oh, why? Why would you do that? Seriously, why would you do that? Don't spy on me! I
coming right up.
I can't remember. I wanted to say it was Kira, but I don't think so. Anime moment! Why do you gotta be such a pretty dude?
We've begun our initial descent into Hawaii. We ask that you return to your seats and ensure that your seatbelts are safely.
So, how long will you be staying?
Ah, I was right. Well, his name's not... Joker's name isn't a spoiler. It's kind of like you can name Link in The Legend of Zelda.
Love it. The tropical
Because, like, they give... Like, his name's actually on the name thing when you go to make your name, if I remember correctly.
You can find your buses that way.
Damn, you speak Japanese?
Eh. He's so excited.
See it! The diamond thing! Oh man! The ocean is so blue!
See, Joker's me in this situation, and Ryuji Zombie in this situation, freaking out and like getting excited over all the sights. I was like, well, that's cool to look at. He is just Zombies Cappuccino-kun. That is his name. Ryuji is here to help a brother out.
Yes, we're here! Hawaii!
I think Ren is my preferred name for him, but yeah, he's super pretty, and I'm 100% down with that. Well, see, my issue with him being pretty is that he's not a dateable character. He's you. And he's probably the prettiest character in the game.
so embarrassed.
I didn't think it was, but gotta stay safe. Well, that's the reason why I said something about it. Anime, yay!
Is this the smell of Hawaii?
Indeed it is.
Actually, I've been wondering since the airport, but what is this smell? Supposedly the lingering scent of carpet cleaner. It's coconut.
Dude, what?
Plus, I'd say the scent of plumeria filadelfes are amplifying the tropical atmosphere here. What are you, the king of random facts?
I like these random facts.
I'm the type that likes to look up stuff beforehand.
Good man.
And tell me a cheap but good place to eat.
Do that after we figured out room assignments. We can't go out until we get our keys.
Persona Fun Facts. On Panther is the only one with an American name. Well, I mean, she, I think, is the only American character in the game.
I want a room with this guy.
You belong to a different class, Sakamoto-kun.
Can't?
It complicates roll call. Everyone butts you out after all. I bet there aren't many people who'd be okay rooming with you.
Rude.
Shut up. We both stick out like a sore thumb, you know.
Takamaki-san, have you decided on which room to stay in? No, not yet. In that case, how about rooming with me?
And if it's okay with you, do you want to walk around together once we're free to go about?
Who brought the gun to a knife fight? Why not bring both? Or why not make a knife gun?
You've never gone overseas
Sure, of course. Well, see you guys later.
Once you figure out, I think it's a good break point, but if you already did a break, I'm a slowpoke at getting food. Now, break's not happened yet. We're gonna break soon.
Come on, can you just hurry up and make your decision?
Then, is it okay if I room with you?
I wonder what happens if I say I'd rather be alone.
Sheesh, this is too much trouble. So you
I assumed as much, but I was like, wait.
Anyway, don't do anything stupid, okay? This isn't
You're a
Japan,
knight?
you know.
Oof. I want to free roam everywhere I shouldn't.
So this is Waikiki.
Well, there sure are a ton of people here. And a lot of tall buildings like hotels.
It's a little too clean here. Feels like an artificial resort. Man, look how clear the ocean is.
See, I don't like water, but I will admit that going to a beach, the water's pretty to look at from a distance for me.
I thought On was pretty impressive, but compared to the foreign ladies? Nah.
Rude! You've been to Waikiki? I never have. Panther has to hate water. Why? Oh, she's gonna beat the mess out of you.
You think so too, don't you? Like, these ladies are massive unlike the girls in Japan.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna rip out that tongue of yours.
Right in front of On, too. I know, right? Not like they're there or anything.
Moving on. Take a look over there. Isn't that Diamond Head?
Oh, I saw it from the bus too. But why is it called that? Are diamonds a local product?
No.
Wouldn't it say online?
Ah, there we go. Wait, people long ago mistook volcanic rock for it? F?
Might as well look up recommended.
Why are we singing the Beyblade theme song?
Oh, right. I wanted to
Jesus,
Japan.
very, very beautiful place. I would probably light up like a Christmas tree. Just... Wanted to eat pancakes.
Online recommendations of scenic spots.
We should check for cheap and popular restaurants then.
I've never been to Hawaii either.
On our phones and chatting. This is no different from when
Even if we're overseas, we can see all the news in Japan if we got our phones. It's like, this ain't what I was expecting.
we should do something that's more Hawaii-like.
Reasons Beyblade is cool.
What's Hawaii like?
Don't mention pancakes, you might summon a Ketchy. The ultimate pancake master. Real question is, why not? Since the Beyblade... Why not sing the Beyblade theme? It's like the best thing about the show, honestly. Honestly, probably. I'll give you that.
I ain't down for that.
It's like, I ain't wibbling my hips anywhere.
We can finally take a breather. Oh, by the way, you know how the polls for the fan site rankings
Pancakes,
started, right?
anyone? Been to Hawaii for school. Can't speak for all of it, but the place we stayed on Big Island was absolutely fantastic and lived up to the vision I had in my head. Beautiful and calm. See, I've always kind of wanted to go to Hawaii, but at the same time, I don't, because I don't do water, and I can't be on the beach for very long. So I'd pretty much be a hindrance to anybody that I hung out with.
It's been really lively, huh? I'm the one who made the website, but even I'm surprised.
Beyblade duel Pokemon. Why are you going to duel a Pokemon with Beyblades?
Can't believe I'm part of such a huge thing. I'm so glad I've been rooting for the
No, but since you like Metal Fusion, if you had Fortress and you battle two Fortress against each other, or Fortress and, Ferrothorn together, I mean, you could technically do it.
On the contrary,
And Hitmontop.
Catchy, that detective against the thieves, the good-looking one.
I know there's more things to do than just go to the water, but that would be what Zombie would want to do, and she would be who I would go with.
His popularity plummeted after Medjed was dealt with. Supposedly his official blog's up in flames.
Oof.
He posed as some hero of justice, but that's what he gets for not seeing eye to eye with them. To be blunt, I can't focus on this trip. I keep thinking about the Phantom Thieves.
If you go to Hawaii, can you meet Lilo and Stitch? Because I wanna. If you go to the Polynesian resort at Disney World, you can meet Lilo and Stitch. But that's in Florida. Yeah, that's a pretty big drawback to Hawaii if you can't do the beach. But I feel ya. I burn super easily, and I don't even get anything for it other than freckles. Same. Oh, I feel you. Which I know y'all can't see my freckles from all the way back here, but yes, no. It's like I go out and spend time in the sun. I look like I ate $1 and broke out in pennies.
Don't you think about them too?
You live in Florida? We visit Florida usually in December for Zombie's birthday. We try to find ways to do that. We did so last year.
You sure are calm. Something this amazing rarely happens, you know? But then again, I think I'm feeling a bit tired too.
Comes to Detroit, smash the competition. Oh my god.
Let's go to bed.
I'll buy all the merch. That's what I just said down there at the bottom. I'm like, okay, you buy that merch, dude. You get excited. Okay. We're going to go ahead and take our break real quick. Let's see. What should our question of the day be? What should the question of the day be? Let's see. Well, we're in Hawaii in the game, so let's ask about Hawaii. Have you ever been to Hawaii? Or, if you haven't been, what would you do if you could go? Okay, so yeah, here's a better way to word the question. If you've ever been to Hawaii, what did you do and what did you enjoy about it? If you've never been to Hawaii but really want to go, what would you do if you went? I'm kind of curious about this, especially for people who have been able to go, because like people always tell me like go to Hawaii. I'm like, well, I can't. See if you can change my mind. Who's better, Morgana Snowcat, Sans, or Monokuma? Nah, we're going to Hawaii today. If you could go to Hawaii, what would you do? If you've been to Hawaii, what did you do? Let me know. That's going to be our question of the day. What would you do if you ever got a chance to go to Hawaii? What would be the thing you'd be excited to do? And with that, it is time to go grab you some muffins. Go refill your coffee. Get you some snacks. Do the thing. And I'll be back in just a moment to read the answers to all of your wonderful questions. After this short break. And we're back. Sorry it took so long. Zombie just got home, so I had to go and chat with the zombie real quick. But how are you all? We're back at it. Alright. So, let's see. What are the lovely answers to our question today? Took a tour. My dad won a trip there. We just did lots of sightseeing. That's awesome. If I went to Hawaii, I would swim in the ocean and sightsee and learn how to hula. No, I haven't gone, and I do want to go. I would want to explore and see what it has to offer. And so that kind of sounds like me. In Hawaii, we went to a luau, pork dinner, cooked fresh. Hung out at the beach, gorgeous, saw the sun go under the ocean, really cool, and watched fire dancers. Would recommend 10 out of 10. Fantastic. If I went to Hawaii, I would probably mostly do souvenir shopping indoors during the day and hit up the beach at night for the luau's and such. Now, that would be me. Like to a T. If I could go to Hawaii, I would visit Puna Falls on... I'm not going to be able to pronounce any of this. But awesome. They are two of the places Jurassic Park and Jurassic World were filmed. Oh, cool! Falls in the waterfall, the helicopter descends the land at the beginning of Jurassic Park. Now that sounds awesome. Hello, Inker J. How are you? I'd love to go snorkeling at the beach and try to learn to surf. Maybe parasailing too. Also got to head out. Thanks for streaming zombies. Of course! Anytime, my friend. And you definitely seem like someone who would probably fit right in at the beach, my friend. Like you definitely seem like someone who'd just be like very chill and mellow and fun to hang out with at a beach. I hope you have a wonderful night. Thank you for coming out and chilling with us tonight. I hope you're alright, my friend. Grab yourself a cup of coffee on the way out, and I'm moving. Take care, my friend. Man, it's nothing but Japanese people around here. I thought we were going to be getting alohas coming from all directions and stuff. It costs money to enjoy that atmosphere, you know. There's not much we can do as students. I guess it's the same no matter where we go. What's with that low energy, Makoto? I just had to listen to the taxi driver complain for 30 minutes straight. I'm used to dealing with student trolls, but I never expected to have to do it overseas as well. That must have sucked. We should be doing some more exciting stuff. I mean, we're in freaking Hawaii, for God's sakes. Welcome back, Izuku. How are you, my friend? Isn't the school supposed to plan? Isn't the school supposed to plan stuff? I want to go diving. It seems there wasn't enough time to come up with any kind of coordinated travel plan. That lack of coordination is what led to us using the students as chaperones as well. Which sounds like a dangerous idea to me. By the way, Zombie, you're rooming with Mishima, right? How is it? Anything interesting? You stepped on a Lego? All fan site all the time. Even in Hawaii? Fan site. You know, I do hear people talking about the Phantom Thieves every so often. Are they really mentioning us? I think so. We've already made our international debut. Man, just talking about that makes me want to go back to Japan so bad. You really have no chill. Come on, let's try and forget about those things for now. Man, that's rotten luck. Twice in one night. Man, you really need to pick up your Legos. But people waiting for us to fix society? We don't got time to be relaxing over here. Ain't that right? Wait, what the hell? Overseas travel provides a great opportunity for new insight. I prefer we stay here a bit longer.
Hold on a sec.
What are you doing here? Wasn't your school supposed to be going to Los Angeles?
To tell the truth,
Apparently, they couldn't land the plane due to a terrible storm brewing on the west coast. The Lego? Not just a Lego? Apparently, it is the almighty Lego of Foot Scorned. Now, see, now that's convenient. That's really convenient. There were no signs of it letting up, so our destination was changed to a spot on Hawaii. Do you just bring rain wherever you go? Could it be that what happened at the fireworks festival was his fault as well? Don't go bringing any storms here. Don't go bring any storms here. You got that? I'll do my best. I bet he's serious too. Jesus, come on, Fox. By the way, there's nothing planned after this. What are you all going to do? Oh yeah. I still gotta buy souvenirs. My mom asked me to grab some stuff for her.
Oh, yeah.
I totally forgot about that. We need to pick up things for Futaba and Morgana, too. I was hoping to do some shopping myself. Then it's settled. I wonder what Morgana would want. Something shiny. Man, our group's totally the same, even out of Japan. Would you have it any other way? Huh, I didn't realize Big Bang Burger was in Hawaii, too. Yeah, it's been getting real popular in Japan lately. I guess they wanted to branch out.
That reminds me.
Now that you mention it, I read news articles recently about success of Okumura Foods. I said really something funny. Like there have been times where I've gone like out of like when I've gone out and been away from home, that instead of buying all the cool local cuisine and eating fancy foods and whatnot, I wind up like screwing up and just saying screw it. Let's just eat like McDonald's or something like that. Morgana likes being Snowcat. I guess that's why Morgana couldn't come with us, so she wouldn't melt in the sun. Okumura. Isn't it the guy who's at the top of the fan site rankings? Is that true? I guarantee it. I don't make mistakes about that kind of stuff. Sure you don't. You're amazing, dude. You got this. Right?
What is the matter?
What's the matter? Oh, it's probably nothing. Just a rumor I heard about Okumura Foods. Supposedly, all of their overseas competition has mysteriously pulled out. Oh? Never mind. I'm surely just overthinking things. Sis's habits seem to be rubbing off on me.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, why don't we take a pic together? You know, so we can remember the trip and all. Oh, good idea. I got this. Gonna take the photo. First time I was in Germany, I ate McDonald's breakfast, lunch, and dinner because it was the only thing I recognized. I do love me some German food. I actually was born in Germany. Warrior cat, that's Morgana, the ultimate warrior cat. Are you sure you don't want to be in it? Thanks. I'll always remember this. Only ask that you ensure the composition is well balanced. Can you not worry about that stuff for 1 second? Go for it, zombie! Smile! Swanky! We still have some time to spare, right? Where to next? There's a convenience store down by the beach. How about there? That was the same thing for me, but in Italy. I see, like, I love me some German food, definitely. But in Italy, I'd probably be one of those things where I have to worry about my allergies all the time. So I'd constantly be eating stuff like McDonald's. I mean, it's fun to go to an American restaurant in a foreign country. I mean, at least McDonald's, like, has stuff that's not, like at least places like McDonald's, like, actually change depending on where you go. Well, I love German food as well. Now, but then I was a 19-year-old kid from Tennessee. Yep, that would definitely do it. That sounds lovely. I would quite like a short rest.
All right then.
All right, let's head over there. What are you allergic to? Lots of things.
Wait.
Most of it food related. Seafood, raw tomato, corn. Can't eat any of that. Don't you think the food around here is kind of salty? You might be right. Oh, shoot.
Sorry.
I forgot my sunscreen. I'm going to buy another bottle at the convenience store.
Oh.
I'll go with you. I guess we will need to wait for them to come back. I'm so bored. What's going on, Final? How are you, my friend? Member button! By the way, you think we're the thieves everyone here's been going on about? It'd be pretty freaking crazy if that was true, huh? That would be amazing.
I see.
I've not heard of such rumors. It sounds wonderful. You almost got Octoling back? Oh? Like how so? We are already here, so why don't we confirm if that's the case? Lots of death and skipping. Oh, good idea!
Let's go.
Yep. Yep. Oh yeah, you reset your Splatoon account. I forgot about that. Why did you reset your Splatoon account? Let's try asking around while we wait for Anna Makoto. Happy Man. Oh, I've heard of the Phantom Thieves. In fact, I'm a big fan. It's so awesome how they kick the bad guys' asses. I wonder how they steal hearts. He actually seems to be quite knowledgeable. Damn, it's crazy how many people know about us. This is freaking awesome. I'm just kind of surprised at how many of them speak Japanese. Easygoing man. Phantom Thieves. Oh, like the ones from Japan. Oh! I read about them in a news article recently. What of it? That's actually all I wanted to know. Thanks. Cheerful woman. Phantom Thieves? I've never heard of them. You kids are from Japan, right? Are these Phantom Thieves special people like samurai or geisha? I suppose that understanding isn't necessarily incorrect for someone from a foreign country. I looked up and got the glasses. By the way, anybody got a sage tea? I don't know. And what are you testing? Wait, we know that person. Huh? Hey, ain't she kind of cute? Maybe we should ask her some questions too. We've seen her before. Let you check what? Oh, you're checking your gear. Well-behaved girl. Well, that's quite a way to describe someone. How do you know this person's well-behaved in comparison to everybody else you just talked to? Free time is almost up. Shouldn't you be heading back soon? Are you a Shujin student? That's right. By the way, your blonde friend seemed very excited on the airplane coming here.
Oh.
Hey, you're that girl we saw watering the plants. Sorry to surprise you. I'm another third year who was asked to come chaperone this trip. I accepted the task to take my mind off things, but I wasn't sure how to spend my free time.
What's up?
We're here. It's kind of reference for later. I don't know this character yet. I was testing if resetting would reset multiplayer as well. I mean, I thought it did. Like, it resets like everything, doesn't it? I think I should be going. See you. Sorry, were you waiting long? That girl you were talking to just now, do you know her? No, that was my first interaction with her. She says she was a third year, same as you, Makoto. We can't tell you yet. It's a reference. Duly noted. I've never really spoken to her, though. It looks like our free time's over. Let's head back to the hotel. Sad. Ticky-tack.
Found it.
What'd you find?
One after another, too. What did you find? Still working, can't tell you. She can handle this without me.
Man, before I started live streaming, her desk reminds me a lot of mine. In some cases, it still does remind me a lot of mine, especially with like all the stuff on it. But like the snack drawer definitely reminds me of what mine used to be before I started streaming.
Ooh, so much. All I'm good for is driving them around in mementos.
Oh no, Morgana, you're awesome.
I'm basically useless.
You're still on my team. Like I use you for combat and knowledge and things.
Kitty, your mumbling's distracting me. If you got something to say, just spit it out.
Mm.
It's nothing.
Don't be rude to the cat.
What are you saying? Let me go. You feel so nice.
Mm.
I do not.
Oh, this is gonna end so bad.
It's kind of hard to believe fur this soft belongs to a human. Don't make me say it again. I'm a human.
Oh, this is gonna end bad. Muffins for Morgana.
Couldn't you just be assuming that? I had the wrong assumptions about my mom for the longest time.
Ooh, it is about to get real bad.
It's not the same. I understand myself better than anyone. That's true.
Hmm. Poor Morgana.
There are even more posts now. Oh, wow. The president of a company called Okumura Foods is rising very quickly up the rankings.
We're on a trip, you know.
Come on.
I see faces in the chat.
Pass you by? It's rumored that Okumura Foods exploits their employees.
Oh.
Stuff like underpaying staff to reduce labor costs. That's how they have so many stores.
Don't you knock on my door. Go be a wiener somewhere else for Yuji.
Yo. Why are
Just
you here?
casually just lays on the bed.
Just hear me out. The guy I'm rooming with went and brought his girlfriend back to the room. Felt totally awkward staying in there with him. I'm just gonna sleep here tonight.
Even though there are only 2 beds?
Oh, wait.
Takamaki?
The girl I was sharing a room with took off to her boyfriend's room.
I know that feeling.
And she took the key.
Oof.
Outside for just a second and the auto lock kicked in.
Monokuma for Smash. Yes. Faithful Souls. Hello. Heyo, can't stay but wanted to say hi. Well, thank you. Since you can't stay, make sure you grab yourself a complimentary muffin and a to-go coffee. Have yourself a wonderful time on all of your travels tonight, Faithful Souls. And thank you for stopping by for a bit.
Huh? You're looking at stuff online even over here?
Ever since the MedJet case, many
Is that
people
burritos? I want
overseas are
burritos.
accessing the website. Isn't it crazy?
Sans for
that
Smash.
Magic
No!
Leaves are finally making their worldwide debut.
Nintendo was thinking of adding Monica for Smash. Unfortunately, they soon realized she would just delete everything.
What should I do about overseas requests?
Not much we can do about
You're
that.
the ones you should ask about that.
They took down MedJet. I wonder who they'll bring justice to next. It's not just Japan anymore. The whole world's waiting to see the Phantom Thieves' next move.
That reminds me, what time is it?
It's sleepy time, apparently.
I'm feeling pretty pooped. Think this could be that jet lag thing?
It'll be too much hassle for me to go anywhere else. I'll just sleep in here tonight.
Wait, what? I don't know if that's a good idea.
I mean, I don't see why it'd be a problem as long as you're not bad dudes.
I saw that one coming.
There are only 2
Now, given the
even if someone sleeps on
teachers would lose their mind.
One of us is gonna have to sleep on the floor.
Well, you invaded the room,
Who's
Ryuji.
that gonna be?
It's either you or on.
Oh, hey, playing cards. Why don't we use these to
Oh, this is
decide?
going to be bad.
Yes!
Or usually got the floor.
And I'm stuck sleeping on the floor. Hey, where'd Mishima go?
He's in the bathroom.
Ain't he been in there a while?
The school trip. Shiho was really looking forward to this.
Oh, man.
Odd.
I didn't think about that.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bring the mood down. But it's already been almost 6 months since then, hasn't it? This all feels so strange.
Right? Hard to believe the rowdy kids at school are now famous all over the world.
Whoa! Welcome, Raiders! Hello, Space Engineer! Hello, Sensei Rain! How are you? Baristas, get ready, gear up, get some coffee, grab some muffins!
Muffin button?
Show them some love! Hello! Who all do we have here? We have Space Engineer, Sensei Rain, Senpai Quinn. Is it Chinoza? I know I mispronounced your name wrong. I mispronounced your name last time. Please correct me. We have Gunner Caps are out. Hello! Scorpionox Senpai, hello! Welcome! We have BK. It's correct. Ha ha! I got it this time. What is going on, my friends? Come, sit, chill for a moment. Rest your weary feet. Grab yourself a muffin. Grab yourself some coffee. A barrel full of it. Ha ha ha. Welcome. I hope you are well. Coffee in the chat for all of you lovely raiders. How have you been, Sensei? What are you playing today? It's been far too long since I've seen you last, my friend.
Don't you think we still have a lot to learn about each other, though?
Always, but still. I was just going to sweep account, got hacked, so this is my new one. Wait, what? Did you change accounts? Actually, his name is pronounced Chonan Zona Broha. Wow, now that's quite the name. No, just people tried getting in it. Really? That's weird. Gotta tell those peeps no.
You know, things like...
He's
what do you
incorrect.
like?
I mean, it is quite the name, though. You were on your main one on Final Stream. What happened? I hope everything's well and okay.
Well, she's gotta have a good personality. I'm okay with anyone who's modest and nice.
What about if two girls with equally good personalities confess to you at the same
Ooh, this is getting deep. You're gonna be in trouble. Be careful how you answer.
Equally nice? Then it'd have to be the one with the hotter bod?
Oh, hit him with a hammer.
So looks are what's most important to you.
Bro, we were rocking Ocarina of Time. First time ever playing a Zelda game, and I guess we went the wrong way. Wait, what? First off, it kind of shocks me this is your first time playing a Zelda game. Congrats on finally joining the Zelda Nation. I hope you're enjoying it. And the wrong way? How did you go the wrong way? I'm glad to see that you're still here, Zuku. After that, I checked my Google account, and it said people trying to get in, so I don't know. Well, be careful. Indeed, oh my god, it's my favorite. My favorite Zelda game is Link's Awakening on the Game Boy Color. So it'd be Link's Awakening DX. Definitely one to look into, especially if you're hyped for the new one that's coming out. How are you liking Ocarina of Time so far? And to everyone else in the chat, what is your favorite Zelda game? I really want to know now. Well, for one, like the reason why it's my favorite is because it was my first one I ever played. I'm gonna go ahead and be completely honest on that.
Your first answer was just superficial. The second answer was your true beliefs. Huh.
Oof.
So you really are that kind of guy.
It's a good game. Indeed it is. Yes, Link's Awakening. You've never played one. Either Breath of the Wild or Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time is fantastic. Breath of the Wild is amazing. But I like watching Majora's Mask. Never really played any all the way through. Oh my god, Twilight Princess and Minish Cap. I really love Twilight Princess. Like I have a tie for second for me. It'd be between Twilight Princess and Wind Waker. Ugh, but it was so good though. Game is great. I just hate the controls. It's the only thing killing me here. That I can understand. Definitely can. Why am I being tisk-tissed? Don't tisk-tisk. You're planning on getting Breath of the Wild? But you've never played a Zelda game. How many people have not played a Zelda game? DD Delightful's favorite is Majora's Mask. That one is Zombie's favorite too. Oh, the ending on Breath of the Wild. I mean, I still enjoy it though.
That ain't fair.
I'm really hyped for the next one.
Come on, spill the beans. What kind of girl is your type?
One shrouded in mystery.
Wait, are you talking about her? Well, we answered honestly. It's your turn next.
I'm gonna play it on Nintendo Switch Online Entertainment System. Super hype. Yes, indeed, super hype. I can admit expecting more from it, but I mean, like, a lot of them end kind of anticlimactically, though, if you think about it. It's kind of like tradition by this point, except for Twilight Princess, which was a real tearjerker. I'm back, took down Team Aqua, battled some trainers, visited the trick house, my Torchic evolved into a Combuskin, and my Pokemon have gotten stronger in Pokemon Emerald. Fantastic, Phoenix!
So, what kind of guy do you? So, what kind of guy do you?
Mishima?
That doesn't sound good.
You know, wasn't he drinking the tap water earlier? That's like the one thing you're not supposed to do when you're out of the country.
I mean, it's Hawaii. Hey, how's it going, Fulfill Your Destiny? Welcome.
Believe that is a wise decision.
Grab a muffin. Grab yourself some coffee. Come, sit, chill. Has that Johnny problem in Metal Gear Solid? Oh my god.
Though it was some third-rate tabloid's article.
Uh-oh, carbonated water?
Was leaked after all.
I mean, contaminated water? Pretty good evening, thanks. Good to hear, Fulfill Your Destiny. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good time. Come sit and chill for a while. Alright, my dude, we're in an hour over time, and I'm about to fall asleep at my standing desk. Yay, gravity! I'll catch you later, man. Take care, Sensei Rain. Have yourself a wonderful night and pleasant nightmares. Hope you do well, my friend. And everybody make sure you check them out as well. Here we go. Wait. Bip. Make sure you show them some love as well. Come on. Do the thing. There we go. Hopefully we'll see you again soon, my friend. Don't be a stranger. I'll definitely catch up on that stream after we're done here.
Besides, his investigation of
Anytime.
thieves showed no progress since then.
Of course. Anything for a friend. Y'all take care and enjoy your stream. Make sure you grab plenty of coffee and muffins on your way out. Keep yourself energized, keep yourself caffeinated and hydrated. Go forth and enjoy.
Yes. There's a possibility that he'll betray us out of spite since he was let go. Well, we'll make it so that it was a heart attack. As usual, he'll be left to deal with the... Oh, I wouldn't have thought of that. Well played.
What are you doing?
It no longer matters if we deal with one or two of those connected to us.
What are you thinking, you creepy man? Nate! Our trip is almost over. By tomorrow night, we'll be in the airplane heading home.
Damn it.
This isn't how stuff was supposed to go. What do you mean? We ended up walking around the same as we always do in Japan. I mean, we even ate at a freaking Big Bang Burger. It's like we never left.
It's just...
Wine all you'd like, but that's what the trip was supposed to be. But weren't some other guys getting all cozy with their girlfriends or some shit? I think.
As I was saying...
Then that's it. That's what this trip is missing. Come on, we totally got to get moving during our free time in the afternoon. Oh? What are we going to do? Make a once-in-a-lifetime summer memory. Hawaii's famous for its beaches, and you know, what happens in Hawaii stays in Hawaii. Wouldn't that be... it's Vegas, dude. Come on. We can get some girls' numbers during the day, then sneak away to them at night. You in or what? Me too? It'll be great. Neither of us have girlfriends who'd get mad at us about it. Guess that's true, but...
Hey.
Come on, I know you're acting all cool, but you're totally coming with. No question about it. But what if I don't wanna? Oh, you get a message? Who could that...
Whoa.
Actually, you don't gotta answer that. It might be something about you know what. Come on, Mishima, let's go.
What?
Wait, what just happened? It's only going to be the two of us, Sakamoto? Don't give me that look. We're going to Waikiki. Try and get a little more excited. Man. What kind of shenanigans is this? And what did I just get? Could that have been a Phantom Thieves message? Should check when there's nobody else around. I was almost for certain we were about to be drug into something. Dots. Seems it was my alarm. There's a message from Ryuji. What was that message earlier? Was it from Futaba? Wait, don't tell me. Was it a girl? Come on, you gotta make memories with us instead. We bombed it on the beach in Japan after all. It's my last moment of free time. What should I do to spend... Who should I spend it with? Because I didn't get the teacher to max out at the very end. Ryuji's my only option. Right on! Hawaiian girls, here we come! Alright, dude, let's get into our swimsuits and meet on the beach. We're meeting at the beach. I should hurry and change into my swimsuit.
Dude, there are a lot of babes here. That look in your eyes scares
Me too, don't worry.
Yo, you're finally here. Let's go make this vacation one.
This is gonna be so awkward.
Will this really work?
I love swimming!
I don't think that's... Alright, we want to go after solo girls that look bored. Got it? Let's roll.
That just makes me seem kind of a creep. And they're not solo! They're obviously talking to somebody else. Oof.
It's hot enough as is. Seeing those couples just makes my damn blood boil. Wait a second.
I'm going to admit that one time I was challenged to a situation like this at a convention, and it was really funny because it was one of my female friends that wound up actually challenging me to said challenge, and I actually did really well, and then I made them very mad because I deleted all the numbers because I felt it was incredibly awkward.
It's coming from that food stand.
I want food.
Ain't that Yusuke?
What are you doing?
Yo, Yusuke!
Ah, it's you.
Are you going to share food?
Hello. That stuff good? Shrimp?
I want shrimp, but I can't eat it anymore. Ugh!
It is
Let me guess. You bought it for the aesthetic and you're just going to stare at it instead of eating it. I'm going to be that guy.
Exactly.
I'm going to make him mad.
Yo, would you take a look at them?
They ain't going to look at you.
They're incredible.
He's perverted, really, is always. Well, I mean, like, I still hold a grudge about the on thing.
Come on, we'll rock, paper, scissors for him if this goes well.
Crossing an
I feel you, Yusuke.
Hi there.
Oh, I see how this is going to go already.
Oh, y'all from Japan?
Oh, that accent. Mmm.
What a weird accent.
Mmm.
Anyways, the four of us got some time on our hands, and,
You're including me in this?
well, if you ladies aren't doing anything, how about
I would enjoy a squid,
some
though.
more fun?
Especially if it was fried calamari.
Please, show us around Hawaii.
Sorry, we don't take too kindly to youngins. I'm all about the wealthy, refined older men.
Mmm.
I wouldn't have minded if you were those phantom thieves, though.
For real? Oh, well, you know, we...
Yuji.
Thank you, Yusuke. Should everyone turn away?
Bye-bye.
Come back in 10 years.
They brushed us away without a second thought.
Of course.
How about you ask the Phantom Thieves for help, huh? They're all about stealing.
Your coffee, though? I mean, I've had like fried squid and dried squid while drinking coffee. It wouldn't be that far of a stretch.
You can make those girls have a change of heart.
Huh?
Oh, I never thought of that.
No, Ryuji. No.
This is absurd.
Thank you. Never thought that Yusuke would be the voice of reason, but oh my god, he's the voice of reason. Thank you. Let's go on a food binge.
Shall we eat?
Yes. Yes, we shall.
Let's just head back.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm beat.
Our wanton battle has ended in failure. It's terrible getting dragged around by Sakamoto all day. Do you think I'll have to go through this on our future school events as well? And Joker voices the announcer as well as Master Hand and Crazy Hand in Smash. Yes! I have heard. It was terrible for him too. You'll survive, Mishima. Thanks. I guess I didn't exactly turn down the invite either. I don't know. It's fun hanging out with Sakamoto, but he might be too different from me. Is getting a girlfriend my only way out of this situation? Oh well. Anyway, we need to wake up early tomorrow. Let's get some sleep, okay? Man, that was cringe-inducing, though. That made my teeth hurt, man. That was so bad. Oof. Stab. The school trip is finally coming to a close. I never thought I would have the chance to go on the one. Blah, blah, blah. I never thought I would have a chance to go on the one this year as well. Last day in Hawaii. It barely even felt like I was out of the country, though. Even Yusuke showed up.
That aside,
I'm simply glad the storm didn't make its way over here. It may not have been the most exciting trip, but we still had a good time. Honestly, though, I'm thankful we didn't have to deal with the storm. They truly are dreadful. He's still going on about it. You know, I saw you guys hanging out all by yourselves last night. There a problem with that? No, you just looked bummed. Looked kind of bummed. That's all. Shut up! And why are you so interested? Blah. And why are you so interested? Something good happened to you? No. Aha! So you're in the same position as us. Hey, zombie, say something to this lonely girl, won't you? You're the lonely one, Ryuji.
What?
What? But we were together all day yesterday. He's right. You're way more desperate than either of us, Ryuji. That's enough, you guys.
All right.
It's almost time for us to leave. I just didn't like him just deciding just to be a prick. Don't be a prick, dude. It felt like this trip went by in a flash. I'm not sure if I wanted to go home or stay here longer at this point. I'm ready to head home and go back to work. Or get back to work. Yes, it would be best for us to gather clues on that case sooner rather than later, correct? Yeah! People are totally waiting for us to take action. Oh, chill, dude. Wheaton's Law, don't be a dick. Accurate. Who are you? Well, I know who you are. What are you doing? What's going on? Wow. That was interesting. Holy hell. Like, at first I was like, did they seriously cause him to have a heart attack? No. What if that's the other guy that's in the place? What if that's the freaking... What if they, instead of making him have a change of heart, they just killed his phantom self?
You get tanned a bit?
How was Hawaii?
Pretty normal.
You left the country and it was just normal?
Yep.
Well, you guys were off having fun. Things here have gotten a bit more problematic.
Oh.
So I've heard the surprisingly hot items at the moment are masks and calling cards.
Here's a graph of the profits for stores handling these items.
I gotta go, Night Zombie. Have a wonderful night, Phoenix. Take care. Pleasant nightmares to you, my friend. Grab yourself a muffin and some decaf on the way out. That's dark. Well, I mean, it seems legit.
Phantom Thief goods seem to be in especially high demand.
I didn't know they sold that kind of stuff.
Not legally.
Should we try too? I mean, selling Phantom Thief merchandise?
Phantom Thief Curry works.
Maybe I'll toss some dry ice on the side, you know? Give it that phantom-y effect.
I love that. Yes, please. I would eat it. Yeah, but it's still dark. But I mean, like, it seems like it's legit.
I'm just joking, alright?
Copyright.
I wonder how our guests consider this recent phenomenon.
What do you think, Akechi-kun?
Oh no.
Well,
There he is, the anti-thief detective. I hope he slips up and self-destructs.
Oof. I love that little laugh.
Behind their actions.
What?
They are clever to take the silent resentments of the public into account and relieve them. I believe that may be the secret to their popularity.
So, not completely hating on us.
this is surprising. Your stance seems to have softened.
This doesn't change the fact that they are dangerous. However, no, I shouldn't say anymore.
Come on, you can say it.
Oh no, I won't be falling for that. I've learned my lesson after the previous backfire.
These thieves are more popular than the police or politicians. What's the world coming to?
I don't know.
Rude.
What are you so angry about? Hey, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Take care of any customers that show up.
I finished the analysis. You know, of the data. Wanna meet now?
Sleep.
Seriously? Jet lag?
I mean, I was on a plane for many hours. What is that? That's so cool. A Phantom Thief stamp? Isn't it a Phantom Thief stamp? Isn't it awesome? Who do you think the Phantom Thieves will target next? Kind of Snowcat says, "Go to bed, Joker." I wonder. I'm really excited to find out. I don't care who it is. Just do it already. Hey, got a minute? You look sleepy. Let's talk some other time. You should go to sleep for tonight, though. You look exhausted. You just Actually, there's something I want to talk to you about. Never mind. You should probably get some rest. Don't worry. It's nothing important. Talk to me, kid!
Hey, sis.
You just got back from your trip and you're already studying?
I have souvenirs for you.
Ba-na-na-na!
The principal of Shujin Academy has passed away.
Oh, that's a way to greet your sister.
He suddenly stopped while crossing the road and was struck by a large vehicle. Death by external trauma.
Yikes. Looks like pancakes were made out of a big batch of
They say
batter.
suicide seems to be a strong possibility.
Principal Kobayakawa committed suicide?
But would someone about to kill themselves try to go to the police station? He even used a taxi to get there.
Do you mean this might be another incident?
Even if he had a sudden shift in his state of mind, it's still unnatural.
Agreed.
I can only suspect that he had a change of heart.
Are you saying he was targeted by the Phantom Thieves? But that's impossible!
How are you so certain?
In prior cases, the changes of heart seem to be done to make people confess their crimes. It's hard to explain, but this incident seems contradictory to their usual modus operandi.
Did Principal Kobayakawa seem any different to you lately?
I don't really know. He rarely contacted the students, after all.
I see. Could something have happened during the school trip?
He didn't even go on the school trip.
You're studying. I'm sorry to bother you. Makoto? Never mind. It's nothing. Just don't get dragged into trouble, okay?
You're the trouble.
This is bad.
Us, you gotta love how casually her sister just like, yeah, by the way, this dude died. What? Yeah, like, yay trip, yay things, let's talk about Hawaii and all else. Nope, yeah, okay, cool, you're studying after your trip. By the way, your teacher's dead, or your principal's dead. Yep, bit the big one, that one did. Let's talk about how it happened. It's the first time at school in a while. I'm so sleepy. You over your jet lag? Yes. For real? That was quick. Oh yeah, never mind that. Did you know about this? The Phantom Thieves are popular now. I was surprised when we got back to Japan. People are actually paying attention to who we're going to target next. Ain't that amazing? I'm getting really psyched. This is where we work hard. Let's do something big again and surprise the world. Booty doo, dee 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 dee. Huh? What about class? There's another urgent assembly. Is it true he died? He was really taking some heat. What's happening to the school? Are we cursed? Hey, welcome back from your welcome back from your fun trip. Let me throw a ton of bricks on you.
Has to be about you know what, right? With the principal.
Doop dop deep deep doop ba da ba da bow.
We will now begin the emergency morning assembly. As many of you may already know, Principal Kobayakawa passed away yesterday.
I wonder if that suicide rumor's for real. It happened in front of the police station, didn't it? I think I was passing through there at the time.
The principal had been working hard to restore peace ever since the incident with Mr. Kamoshida. He only wished for everyone to be able to lead a normal school life, and because of that love,
Love? Bullshit. He was covering something up. Everyone's been talking about it.
Maybe it wasn't suicide. Do you think the Phantom Thieves took him down?
The Phantom Thieves? Do they kill people?
I mean, Kamoshida did say he was gonna kill himself to make up for everything he did.
Captain Cody Venture Bro. Hello, Zom. See you being Joker. How are you? I am doing good. How are you, my friend? Welcome. Come, sit, chill. Muffins. Coffee for you. How have you been? See you when you get back, Pegasus.
That would be amazing.
Good to hear.
Right? It serves that principal right.
Hell no. We didn't do jack shit.
Are people gonna blame us for this too?
I would like to see everyone live up to our late principal's wishes as proud Shujin students.
This is bad. I'm wondering what this is about to do to the fan side.
I had noticed traces of tampering. Does that mean you truly took the data from my laptop? No matter how I think about it, that would have been impossible unless Makoto was helping you. But she would never do something so foolish.
Are you so sure?
And is it true that you were completely uninvolved with the Kobayakawa case?
We don't kill.
What does this mean? But I suppose targeting someone at Shujin again and actually taking their life would be nonsensical. I have no reason to believe everything you've said. However, it seems you aren't the type of person who would lie just to protect themselves.
Welcome back.
I will acknowledge what I must.
Where's Joker's lawyer? I know, right? I heard that Hero from Dragon Quest is coming this month as DLC, and Banjo-Kazooie will come later. Yes, the Hero from Dragon Quest is supposed to come out around the very end of July, and we're supposed to be seeing Banjo-Kazooie later in the fall.
Alright.
In any case, let's move on to the topic at hand. If you saw my investigation data, you would have had the same suspicions I did about Okumura. And if you looked into his palace, you should have seen the answer to those suspicions. Tell me, what did the Phantom Thieves do to Okumura? What did you learn from him? Why did it turn out as it did? I need you to tell me everything.
You know what they say about a man who represents himself? He has a fool for a client. What on earth is going on?
Before we talk about the data we got from Sis, we need to discuss the incident with the principal.
Apparently, but it's not the cafe, which is what I pay attention to.
People are already talking about it online.
Nobody's saying it's because of the Phantom Thieves. So far.
Who do I need to silence here?
People think he did it because that tabloid exposed how he was covering up Kamoshida's abuses.
Could it be that we're responsible for Principal Kobayakawa's suicide?
What do you mean?
If we hadn't changed Kamoshida's heart, maybe this never would have
Oh
happened.
no, we can't go that route.
But then Kamoshida would have kept doing what he did if we didn't go and take him down.
There's a lot of opinions online. It's only natural that he died. Covering up crimes is wrong.
Just realized she literally just realized she is literally just sitting there for like days or months listening to this long ridiculous story. What's the point you have what's the point? You have the victim of the crime, take him in already. You kind of think, but
Only the Phantom
they keep talking about how they don't have time, how they're running out of time, they're almost out of time.
I wish the Phantom Thieves would take down the police and the politicians of this country.
It's not just the news. There's even Phantom Thieves merchandise now. I never expected we'd end up such a big deal.
It's incredibly hard to
Seems like
hide.
the public would rather believe in us than in the adults. People are trying to get the Phantom Thieves to solve societal problems, not just personal ones.
This is kind of scary.
Are we really doing the right thing?
I mean, the principal was covering stuff up, right? I guess he got what was coming to him.
Whoa, guys, let's get back on topic. Weren't we going to discuss the data we obtained from Nijima? You tell them, Inari.
Why me? First, Prosecutor Nijima has been looking into the continued cases of people suddenly collapsing. It seems she is searching for a common thread to tie them all together. Some parts seem to be speculation, but she has cited a beneficiary of the majority of these incidents.
Oh.
The corporation Okumura Foods. More prominently, its CEO, Kunikazu Okumura.
Okumura? I feel like I've heard that name somewhere.
We heard it in Hawaii.
From Big Bang Burger.
Bang Burger? For real?
You know, they only got famous sometime in the past few years.
It's one of the games I did not expect them to use the F word.
They even had a branch in Hawaii.
They don't use it often.
It says here
Because Ryuji usually just says, like, what the F? Like, he never actually comes out and says the word.
That would seem to be the case.
Yo! How's it going, that bald dude? How have you been? It's been too long. Grab yourself a muffin. Grab yourself some coffee, my friend. How have you been? But I thought it meant gore. It's rated M for mature for language violence, suggested themes, some sexual content, and a couple other things. But that's for the most part, that's it.
This is too suspicious, though. Only one
Good.
CEO
Yeah, I've been slacking on YouTube watching.
dental incidents.
Man, for me, like that's all I do. Like if I'm not if I'm not live, I'm watching YouTube.
I think it's natural to
Either
suspect
watching
this
YouTube or
intention.
building Legos.
I get that, but still.
We have even more evidence than that. Tell them, Futaba.
Hmm?
They already tried putting Okumura's name in the nav. He has a palace for sure.
Oof.
That settles it then. He's totally our next target.
Risque content, indeed. Actually, a little surprised they have all this other stuff in the game, but the majority of the time Ryuji just says F. It's like F.
That's right. Okumura is at the top of the rankings after all.
Just because Kamoshida is walking around sexually harassing women. Well, I mean that did happen, sadly. But we took him down.
Hold on. That doesn't necessarily mean he's evil. If we jump into this too carelessly. Beyond that, this Phantom Thieves fad is
I'm going to admit, so far out of all the fights we've had, he was probably the hardest one we had to deal with. He was the hardest fight. He was the one that we were most energized and charged to defeat out of everybody. And we've had some pretty decent fights in general, but he's the one we wanted to take down more than anybody. They started off with a bang.
Excitement levels don't feel normal. We might want to let things calm down a bit first.
You too, Han? You're just gonna go against what people want?
Huh? No, but
For real?
Looks like we're not gonna agree today then.
Sheesh. Some team you are. What's with all the hesitation? I can't stand this.
Logic would dictate that if they did cause a suicide, why didn't others commit suicide as well? So he agreed.
Even you, Ryuji. You just back down the second someone disagrees with you.
Think he would suck? Just a forewarning, guys, Zombies is playing this blind, so please keep the comments spoiler free. Yes, please. Sick. He was he was just like nasty.
I guess all you've been talking about is using the Phantom Thieves name to pick up girls anyway. Being hyped up because of the popularity is fine, but getting conceited over it is unacceptable.
We're gonna calling you out.
Aren't you acting for your own benefit here too?
My appearance might have changed, but I'm still an admirable human. At the very least, I'm more admirable than some carnal blonde monkey.
Oh, this is about to get bad.
You little...
Fine. I can take on some small-time target like Okumura on my own. Sorry, but it looks like I'll be getting the credit for solving the mental shutdown mystery.
Well, she was more useful than you, as a matter of fact.
Oof.
Hey, that's inexcusable! I'm going to show you who the useless one actually is.
Looks like usually they sleep while we sleep.
Alright then, bring it on!
It's not a time to fight.
Looks like I don't belong here after all.
Morgana's the only one that understands the metaverse. Don't tick off the cat.
Well, this is goodbye.
Morgana, wait!
See you.
No.
I bet he's back in no time.
This is where the fun begins. This is where I'm sad. No. I'm human. I have to be. Alright. I've managed by myself before. I can do it again now. I just need to take down Okumura. That kitty. Morgana seems pretty mad.
I can't believe this. The public believes in the justice of the Phantom Thieves. They have no interest in that principle.
I'm experiencing equal levels of frustration. My comments on TV turned everyone against me. Then again, I won't allow mere criticism to break my spirit so easily.
You do seem like someone I need to watch out for.
We won't keep letting our
Pancake boy.
My suspicion after the hacker's case last month is now conviction thanks to the principal's death. The mental shutdown cases and the psychotic breakdowns are surely the Phantom Thieves' doing.
What makes you so sure?
I remember the data you showed me about Okumura Foods. Is that the basis for these beliefs?
There have been frequent occurrences of mental shutdowns surrounding Okumura recently. If only there was a clear connection between him and the Phantom Thieves. Well, it would be problematic if there
It's about to be, but it's going to be not. It's not going to be what you want it to be.
So,
Who'd have thought?
jumping the gun here.
At first, Morgana was a girl. I at first thought Morgana was a cat.
You really told a man you would terminate his parental authority based purely on your speculation? I'm surprised you would say such a thing to the owner of a cafe you frequent.
It's all for the sake of the case.
You may have the backing of the SIU's director, but you've been far too aggressive, Sai-san. Trespassing into police territory. Don't say nobody warned you if this becomes an issue.
I mean, you're not a cop either.
My superiors told me the same thing.
We first need to know what methods the Phantom Thieves are using. The police can't make a move unless that becomes apparent, after all.
This opponent can't be caught by following the rules. What need is there to stick to formalities?
So, you wish to ignore protocol in order to reform society. I hope you realize that's no different than what the Phantom Thieves are doing. It's a shame. Especially since we both want to capture the culprit behind the psychotic breakdowns.
I'm really messed up.
Oh!
Shall we dispose of it?
Leave it be. We do not have time to waste on a solitary feline.
Yeah, it's very early on.
Is this really impossible alone? How horrible! What? I can't see. Who's there?
Master. And what's she doing here?
Morning.
Hey, have you seen Morgana? Me too. I kind of just expected he'd come home when he got hungry. Or maybe he went to someone else's place. Let's ask. Morgana's still not back. Holly hasn't come home yet? The food's still in his bowl. Do you think he really just took off like that? He's a cat, so it's possible he got into an accident. Does he really seem to be the type who would go off and die on us like that, though? It's just been one day. Y'all are worrying too much. He's probably just off doing his own stuff. I mean, he used to live alone, remember? Just don't worry about it. I'm sure he'll be back if something happens. Also in the Discord, there is a spoiler section that I do not enter. Y'all can discuss it there as well, if y'all want to discuss things about the game in length. Aren't they all being way too cold about this? Oh well, have a good day. I don't buy that our principal's death was an accident. I think the Phantom Thieves killed him. You think the Phantom Thieves murdered him? But why? Think about Kamoshida's victims. The principal's just as guilty for keeping quiet about it all. People who take advantage of others for their own personal gain need to disappear. In fact, we need a scumbag cleansing to purify the world. But how sure are you that you won't be on that list, kid?
That's disappointing.
Yesterday, my wife threw out one of my books without asking me. The Okumura Way. And it was even signed. With his logical management skills, he revived his company that was on the verge of bankruptcy. He then started Big Bang Burger, a bold and creative venture. Okumura's words are a philosophy on life itself. How could she sell that to a second-hand shop? But in times like these, getting one's mind to switch gears is key. Wouldn't you agree, Cappuccino-kun? I would agree that you're rude. Second-hand shops are also known as thrift stores. Do you know when the earliest ones appeared? I want to say as early as the 18th century.
No.
Incorrect. The answer is the 19th century, just at the tail end of 1899. They were mostly run by religious or charitable organizations, of course, but larger businesses could donate unused stock to them and use them as a tax write-off that way. It takes incredible business acumen to figure out how to be both profitable and charitable at once. Rude. Joker Smash probably got people buying Smash now for Joker. Honestly, from what I've seen, a lot of people got an interest in Persona 5 because Joker was in Smash, not the other way around. A lot of people have been doing it to learn about Joker. I've owned the game for a long time, but I didn't get a chance to actually play it because it wasn't able to be streamed until recently. Just remember, there are rumors that President Okumura may be getting into politics. It is true that the current administration is incompetent in a number of ways. You're not supposed to be explaining this stuff in class. I would love to have a charismatic man like him leading the country. Bad form, Teach. Hey, come straight home once school's over, okay? What's wrong? We're gonna wait together in case Morgana comes home. Anyway, come straight home. I wonder what's up with Morgana, though. He should just hurry and come home. What do you mean you're not supposed to you're not supposed to, like, talk politics in class or at work? Like, not in that degree. Oh. That's a weird ass hat.
Mona's still not home.
I'm sure he'll come back when he gets hungry.
On to our next story. Late last night, multiple glass windows were found shattered at the Okumura Foods corporate headquarters.
Hey, is that Okumura?
Other damages have also been reported, including the destruction of a statue depicting Mr. Okumura.
Wonder if someone's got a grudge against that guy.
However, there were no signs of a break-in. Identifying the culprit is expected to be difficult.
You think Mona charged in there by himself? Yeah. Either way, let's go to Okumura's palace tomorrow. I'll contact everyone. Morgana went to Akuma's palace? Is that true, Futaba? He did say he'd go alone. Does that mean he's in danger? The chances of that are highly likely. Yeah, we should all go in after him. The palace is most likely at their corporate headquarters. I'll look into it a little more. All right, let's do it. We got to look into those mental shutdown things too. I prefer a little more caution, but this is an emergency. Then we'll go tomorrow. Don't forget, everyone.
Let's do it.
All right. We're gonna go ahead and save. Man, Joker must have a hard life. He has to go to school, change people's hearts before deadline, work, and even make coffees. This is a lot to do. Man, I thought I was busy. But we're going to finish up this part. We're going to start up again tomorrow. Well, I mean, it's almost at our 4-hour mark. It's almost at our usual time. And I've still got to feed Zombie. We're going to go ahead and call it here, because I think it's a good place to stop. A good place to start up tomorrow. When we storm the castle and save Morgana. Which may not actually need saving from the looks of things. Looks like they already found their savior. But we're going to find out. But we're going to go ahead and call it here. Let me check something right fast. Let's see. We have a viable target at the ready. Let's see. We may just. Yes, we do. We haven't got to see them in a while, and they're playing a really good game. So let's go ahead and take a look. Alright, we're going to go ahead and we're going to raid Students of Gaming. I haven't hit them up in a while. I think we would all enjoy their game. They're playing through Final Fantasy VII right now. Gearing up for the new Final Fantasy VII remake that's coming out later this year. So, let's go ahead and show them some love and give them a quick visit. What do you say? Let's do a quick coffee raid. Present them with all the coffee that they need. Before we go, I'm going to go ahead and give out the Discord to anybody who still needs it. Just in case. And we're going to go and raid Students of Gaming because they are getting really close to 1K. They're at 850 right now. So let's go and show them some love, shall we? Students of Gaming, here we come. Hello, Spirit Flame. How are you, my friend? Grab your coffee. Grab your muffins. Let's go show them some love. Let's do what we do best. Boom. Go, 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 go. I'll see you on the other side, guys. Remember, this is Zombies Going On, your coffee-fueled gingerbread undead, and this has been more of Persona 5. Have a good night, everyone, and go forth and show them some love. Coffee raid!
Alright. Later, Lucky.
Zombies, give them coffee! Smash that like button, show them some love, do the thing.
Alright, I guess it's crowd time.
And I will catch you guys all there for a little bit before I go and grab some foods myself. Take care, everyone. Have pleasant nightmares and a wonderful night. Thank you all for coming. I hope you have a great time.
Hey guys, sorry over on YouTube.